Bia wote enka bia no yada wase se ene anwumre wo hwe 107.7 FM on Facebook and I say Kingdom TV on Facebook obetimi ahwe anope anwumre se wote enka e won kran no mpotemu a 107.7 FM na uwo kumase ene asantemantemu so a wote enka e wo Kingdom 100.1 enti krobia asante kotoko hene ene ne mpanifo ne asanteman na nwumre ma munyina adwom ebia na wo sunyan na wote enka so dia na ye Kingdom 99.3 FM e wo sunyan so anwumre Mr. C ene ne mpanifo nyina no eda munyina so ase echia ma nwumre na ifi sunyan na yedu tamale Kingdom 105.7 ewo tamale musumasu mu enanwumre ena ye voter region ho so Kingdom 105.9 na enanwumre na His Excellency the President of Ghana na wonkoko make say ye live wonkoko Kingdom 105.7 ewo enkoko enti Honorable Eric Kwachidafo ye Eastern Regional Minister ne mpeso aso no obo adwuma papa Honorable nwumre ye chiaw ene umpanifo se enenso mahosti Ghana mampani kama na efiri ho a na se ye kɔ ye mfimfini mantemu 96.9 ewo Cape Coast and if Kingdom 106.1 and so ewo mankasim tin de edia mfini banwa na se nwumre ye chiamo na efiwa na se ye kotakrade Kingdom 107.5 ewo takrade omunso ekure modindin a chese ene enya asem ketua enti Ghana nyina de obabia na anwumre yamamo adwo amama kwaba de badwumadi a yatundin se Medo Ghana dwumadi so medin de Kwaku Dawuro anwumre production team ni nyina etachire ema ye dwumadi de ba na se na da bia mafa to me ho so a before se me fi dwumadi asem no edi nkomo no ena anwumre nso yenye ne saa wate se endra NDC amanyukuo no achitafo a omakwakonya akwanhia adua so kire ruma ase empotem enipa enum ena ewuye ena dodo nso eprepra ibidie anu odin ibidie nkumankuma say about 50 people na omonso epra enti sabre wo mu eye bre a emu odin because bronya no aben abato no nso ochina na wotweminu na Ghana for ye koto santin na yakwa koto aba 11 political parties ena e contest sa election we and one independent candidate presidential no oko parliamentary ni dia dynamics ni different baby a amanfo eye crisscrossing ibi ko ibi ba endra no mampani wo eye framantemu ene wawura epue mantemu a obo apro ochina ene His Excellency the former president ono so asante mantemu a ono so bo apro ochina the vice president ebefo tamale na ono so wakwa akobo apro ewo ho na make say the running mate for NDC ono so ewati fifemu a ono so ebo entoa yese bebia nkrofo nam enti yesremo lawyer kwanhia da bia me ka kiro se ekuni passing corona ba wo he ka o mayi ni wiase abo corona ho a ese enye sika ketoa enso lawyer kwanhia afi ekunipa ewo Ghana esen bibia nti yese e fan serious especially sabere mu a enipa tu kan bibiri no na etimete lawyer kwanhia no etimete sokra na etimi enso ebo enyina meda seka krai so wodi be ye adwuma na mkwan so na wokwa nyabotre na akwanhia ekunipa so hu ne sana otobo edeko ochina the National Democratic Party NDP amanyuku no former first lady na Akunu Admiral Rollins di ani mu no ochina ombeyen central fo nhyiemu na speculations bebre wo town aja say speculations bebre wo town yes say bi kra say na Akunu Admiral Rollins be pulling out of the election enya de a obekobiem na wonkobiem de a na obe declare support e de ama the New Patriotic Party na omatimi akọ the general election amenka o say sa rumor yi ebi ba 2012 some kai 2012 abujinapo ene deputy chief of staff ebe kan say na Akunu Admiral Rollins edne support town mampani akufo achi amemu no some kai sa enkomodi no yes so we should watch out but ochina the press conference you know on two issues. One, former President Rollins ni wuo no. Two, the 2020 elections going forward. Notice of pool about Bontain. NDP for ever ballot paper ne so. Baby a omuni parliamentary candidate no bet me a catch on authority say NDP for constituency executive or nyina no year campaign for the new patriotic party and bet me a catch on authority because here ya so of them. It's your chana watch out. Na bibia betimi asi. Bibia betimi asi your chana. Into your chana yenhwe ni mu na ehwe ni betimi afiri mu ede aba. Enti eno ho sem ewo ho. And then ensema hodo pi enso ewo ho no mu a ena nwumre ye bedi sa enkomo no. Eno ye se ye ni amanyofo no echena se a sa enkomo no beba. But sa brede ma me ne opani ba kon enkodi enkomo. Enkomodi enso hu hia COVID ba yi aha sectors bebre. Ama enyuma bebre ayebisibisi basa ene omo high cars okrum ha nyina na ese anka campaign bebre omkoko bre but cars ne nkrofo han because coronavirus nti omo a ewo car rental shops a omo de ma ebi ye buses ebi ye private cars anka nkrofo ko han de akoye nyina no ene reduce just COVID no affect sectors bebre ewo manimu. Enti wonso sector wonso minim sania asi ahaw na anwumrei yaboy homodin ama ensaka director or the executive director da Ghana Library Board ano kanene board ene authority na eno no edi enkomom se anka sabre library ye boaso enkrofo beko akokenkan books no makwa sua de ene mu school na mu atutum na nsan ya na ebie kakra church so hwene ade a school ya mu atum. Yeah, but Dawuro say Dawuro should stay away from public places as much as possible. So sa kwanya no so kwan ben na etimi affect Ghana Library Authority for any omajuma send omu esomusi omajuma. And ya titi authorities bebre Ghana ha say if bebre omu ye board I mom kwan be authority no so kra e dey na asesa. The issue about the internet any e-books are ewo ho no. Ne impact ewo library adwuma no so etsen na libraries ne kura ne bi gusu ho de ewo bi gusu o memu wo kura wo so district awo so wo hu library ne bi ho na wo hu bi ho books ne wo mu no 1973 de no a ne gumu ana se foforo ba be ka ho o syllabus na ne yusu no a na hu books wo ho no eno a ne gusu gu ho ana se foforo so aba improvement aba ye timidi ye adwuma. So these are some of the questions I numeri ye bisa. Ora Hayford Siam a executive director ma Ghana Library Authority or menchen e ha sei ena numeri menino edi enkomo miwia na ye ne amanyofo no atenase na ye the usual politics and electoral commission and some bebre ho any other matters so high become asem call Facebook numeri na fa o message efa Facebook Kingdom 107.7 FM Kingdom 107.7 FM on Facebook or the bar ye bekin kan dia ma yabo afo Kingdom Herbal Center omo the new Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules ejina chipintin eno memedru be ma de utu mu go a ese o yiri bedu hu ya pa nche so onya new Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules na eboa na utu no emutimi yeden oba wo de na tremendous capsules ebetu odepu ase ene nkaboni ase na ma ahimfio eho atewan na fi corona ba yi yese na duro ni ho ya the immune system na ekon immune system no so adura ye num na ye de boost no Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Kingdom Garlic Capsules garlic nko awo mu ne de yeso na ye company ye garlic kan garlic aduro kan wo Ghana to bia wa erisimu wa hoto so se unum bia ebetimi aboa ba bia ton aduro bia nso kwa onsa ebeka bi enti anwumere omo ne aboa focus a omo boa ema edwumadi de ba ora Hayford sian ema ajo anwumere nyame adom na nso e bibia boko de e da nyame ase anka kanadie yete se yate authority na yete executive director be huno anka yi papa bia na boji se fita na etiefu ni ayi golman na executive director free oba yi abrantie dwan sisi the executive director abrantie na die e ma akwa na bia bokodi okay ele nyame ase yo me giri se ene ma ekoyedie
yes Yes, boko.
Bia na obi enim Ghana Library Authority no madwuma na saying
Ghana Library Authority me say ohwe enwumaku a ewo mema ye de mrate ya anyini pa na yi koko board firi ho a ye na ewo ho.
Oh sir.
Yes.
Yet
1950.
1950.
Ana ye de te Goku Sumreso. Inti over the period na ye mra ye de te no emma ye mandate say ye ne ye behwe emma krabia ye de enhomagu ho na yetimi bua ma omanfo eye research etimi ma omunya information no ye na emra ete ye se ye betimi abo sa adwumadie no de aboa the development of the country. Until from 1950 to date 70 years ni dwumadie yedie de boa oman eno no. In summary
I say mo ba enye no
enye ne
kanena a board ene na ba be authority a board no na adwuma nsen be authority so adwuma nsen sakira be ne wom
say uhwe dwumadie a na yedie obrekwa ye board no ene dwumadie a yedie ebeda ne authority na ensesan bi amem eye dwumadie na yedie na say ye support to team making sure say Ghana for pe homa ombenya bi akenkan say they be provide mobile library services ISBN I issue man omon person mo publish books say national bibliographer ye compile say dwumadie ni nyina no ensesan the mom no ebia difference kakra ne say ya change din from the board to be an authority. Now the legislations and there was a bemuma yetimi a money sipem no the say nyamba intina samri amene ka say ya ban dia sin no say law na establish ye no obetimi adan asesema man said be ya yebetimi nyamra foforo na ma yetumi
me to asie ya ye samudin no every board abe authority no emre say heritage no NCP
inti your functions na ngasa ewo ho since 1950 and one ewo ho the only change by any the name change and in a little bit of the composition of the board of the governing board.
Okay. And you see Ghana ha your libraries do be saying
since I know ka say you 85 of the libraries across the country 85 and crana say 3.5 years yani ye dey bibria kan ye dey 27 aka ho
sir
as at the end of
1950 na mobile
free 1950 to 2016 na Ghana your libraries in United 61 yeah over this period yeah honorable minister of education Dr. Matupoku Prempe or the libraries in the so beboa ma Ghanaian communities in access to library services no and aboama say yetimi expanded the 27 libraries aka your network within the last 3.5 years.
Na ban say library no
meboa library no guye ma even na opeso ka na
because me won say no person me hu say bi amo na mo mpese e bi be ka ho ana say na nipa na mpe library ntina ye ntimi extend na expand
na ye ni government commitment.
Okay.
So hwe abanya ba twemu na they did not have a vision for public library services in the country.
Okay.
Now hwe mo bo say na people we amanfu bebre no enim dwumadi a library betimi aye aboa omano impuntuo enti enu nti na abia ba library timi wo na workers wo na ye tuo mo kan so akande a ye de bekomo motim dia ye adwuma sika de bekomo motim dia to books na ye de bia ko schools mu ye de bia gu public libraries na okra ne makwan so wanya bia kenkan no na aban a atwam no na omo mboa enti wo hwe a 1981 see na ye books a na ye wo Ghana library Ghana ye libraries nyina na ye 1,049,000 and a little over 1,040,000. Then so as at the end of 2016 no na your books are around 300,000 books on the shelves of public libraries in the country. Naturally anything tama me no ye nyini no your call libraries and books na ya dada into some mentality once say adwin na that's way three once o can now describe say old curriculum no books na that's so because na ye nyini na library no na ye gu no kakran in the at the end of 2016 the Natchez library so okrom han de Natchez egu a na sa
Hey, I was for you are somebody po. Say yete ya dwumakuo yi ene yete cross na Ghana ibenya fa hodin. Na say itimi boama ye me bunu obi akranye mabu obi akra ekọ kinkan homa koyesi no egu ene omemu ayewo aye population eburu 30 million no library wo omemu no aye say 61
say na 61 but say aban 3.5 years into ya menedru 85
let you say district bia kra enye district bia na wo library
enye district bia na ewo library eno nti na ohwe education strategic plan aban at 2018 to 2030 education strategic plan no aban di ahyem say every district bia na obeboa am yetimi anya library ho. And if you look at the pace expanded library services you realize that by the end of 2013 we hope say every district
is it because CCR na yewu because of the times that yewu library ni relevance bi mana
o there be o call amanone filan nansia no mo launch your multi-million euro library complex in Helsinki. Oko Washington DC, Martin Luther King Public Library. Nansia na ye open. And so even omokra advance omokra no internet penetration be akra will be on the fie no kra no. Omoda susi library. And the premise of said the entire library go Ghana and then say because na abanya be twem they did not have any commitment.
Okay.
Because we have a national development plan or develop o dey take the PDF and a type of library so be who library who be we have education strategic plan I see what my nyina with the exception of the under the current Minister of Education launch na the atwa nyina yemfa library nka ho and so ebeye den na ban no plan ya wetimi a budget a support to the library development in the country.
Nipa owa etiomoka.
Nipa owa etiomoka. Ya fa nipa.
So munkoye
adwuma. Ho na de esre ne say 19 ending of 1960 early 1970 specifically 1972 yet department be our library a friend schools and college library department. They came out of a research between Ghana Library Authority, Ministry of Education, and British Council. Near Persia, the entire Ghana for yem parking kind. Because a Ghana for yem parking kind, and yen and qua. We hear Bakwa Sima from the 50s in a number of Ukruman and Eco libraries before Nenko. It has been a culture. At that time, no mere is a Yentina, Yentimin building that reading culture. And it came out that yen support school libraries so that Enkoranobe build the culture of reading at the school level. Na community libraries so one support expanded into Akrano building a lifestyle and habit in school na okofia obehani parents omonko register nearby library na ontimim enye den emboro books in free ho na so tama ye bai na sa department in guno for more than 30 years
because him me kaika mitima bra na ye wo primary school no me fie okugwa
okay
na the baby a library wo ye ebrew
okay a brew library.
A brew library. A hona na the near Ben. Enti say o ya kola na say o maame anyo bia obetimi ama oska. E de afoka afie okugu akọ a brew so call library akokan homa. E so wo nante. Na wo de ko. Na obatan bia nso ni hono mu ane ba at that age obeja o say so nya ska ma wan nante kwan ho na ko lori kwan ho na ko a brew. Ekofa book bekan so na say incentive bi any one one e ma obi akọ library so ko eden ekokan book enti na say in a way no ye kan Ghana Library Board e be authority ni aban ekọ no edi oman no school for ni hwamo in a way so manye library na available man kola nkuma kan homa
eno de me no ya adwen kire say ye ka adisua say ye expand access to schools no say ye CC schools no e was say ye di see ani so say school na nkola ne kono na kade any den na kade any books and you can only expand obi knowledge base to me expand your knowledge base unless say why then one man access to normal bit me akan nti no ana oman ye di Ghana for ye di ye ho hwammo enu nti na ye say ukọ baby bibra ye say Ghana for in parking kan o baby cry ye say before nyina kra parking kan because ye mfa no because
so odi ade sie bibi a fa book
because ye na ye ntimi and deliberately to be able to build the culture. You see, you must be very deliberate about it. In Tusha, say, we hear education, new curriculum, yeah, there is an emphasis on reading. Say, you beat me up one and call no supplementary readers with school, no matter me, I can kind of build that lifestyle. Because a habit, if you don't build it, you grow up and you cannot make any qualitative argument because you lack information and need a problem.
All right. Abusia Kingdom TV and now we share Kingdom FM. So yeni ora Hayford Sian or executive director ma Ghana Library Authority na elino 18 komoko Facebook Kingdom 107.7 FM na fa o message ebra na yenkenkan enfamo ibinu afra se de o messages no eba na mo de ba ebehwe ni nyina kama na yakenkan ni nyina de amamwo asimbisa bia bisa papa no a na wabisa no yenua asare Ernest o she Dawuro mehwe mo live from Dubai na enwumre na ebom abaso na ejuma mo ye asare yenso etia pa Dubai fo nyina etia mo piaga say in fact NDC for and the good education a good library nyina into 3 years na na kufu adra ben aye say obeni ye midifi atem asafo na mede eba enti ono so ne de eno no so obetimi edo message aba na yenso ahwe we see friend Sweet Love oba Pakrisi also ahwe live from Nkoko so also either say for a message I would there but to Facebook Kingdom 107.7 FM or the bar you back in Kadama enti mobile beto enti nanado ba ya na ya point to call
yes so okay. His Excellency by no the make call yes
2017 ana
make call January 2018
yeah. Okay enti okọ no na situation it saying na sisi ano it is saying
na egu so that make no canon na you 61 libraries
61
as 61 libraries no na mobo chere say dan ya dada electricity ayentua internet ayenibi adefum fidie dia by friend digitization ne digital libraries nyina yenibi ye staff for resign and normal resign ye dwuma no akofom ama egu nti naturally say it was not board crane bini ho until you know said the situation was very bad. Your senior staff
and books in so 1 million
about 349,000
it is over 700,000 there
Inti we had senior staff or obi aye adwuma 10 years na promotion kra onya bi na ketua bi meka ho it naturally previously na by no naturally yegu library na no inti sa that was the state I beto ye na then na yetimi aye afa ho Abai was setting up 5 main objectives. Say Hayford now no governing board munko implementing. One was in the area of technology because at there from Fidia na baby na chesi ni bi ho. It first we set out a digital library.
Okay.
Said so now working so baby now ukugwa now we e dey brew bay. So be na time na nka internet wo ha anka call Play Store and now App Store no akọ download the Ghana Library app. Ukọ download the app ya books yi nyina bebre e wo ho no.
Oh, okay. Sisi ade mwatimi ayesa ade.
Oh yes, aban etimi invest in Ghana Library am yetimi a developer app.
What developer app?
Yes.
Nti na yeti hey obi betimi and obi ti ofi obetimi akọ Play Store
obetimi akọ
Play Store no download mu app books wo ho na enye books nkwanpo ye over 14,000 audio books ya kire so wa won kenkan na bia wani eso ye ohirehiro no utimi da ho na o phone no play video no audio no for you. Okay.
Beside that no crown so yes our almost 1,000 videos me say aban COVID buy or the TV channel be by friend Ghana Learning TV. Yeah, say yeah, church GS. Yeah, the videos e Ghana Learning TV ni nyina akọ app ne so.
Okay.
Until me ofie na say ma mess lesson me timi kwa app ne so me gina class 1 na e bia na English na me pair or what we call literacy na metimi akọ lesson 1 lesson 2 no akọ play video no ma use me ma me data kakra na metimi da ma telcos ni bi kra for example Vodafone zero rate your app no nti obi kra or Vodafone no timi access your content no for free nti no your one key investment by wetimi aye in the area of technology for the library. Another area and say say libraries they have been centers for learning since 1950. Now says here there from Fidia Bay, there are various opportunities as library authority betimi available to Ghanaians. No more opportunities so there online. Inti say a fee started now COVID December no ye the BB a friend read to skill by you make it available online course platforms. Your friend BB Udemy, my name is Wateda, and Coursera, or more the world renowned massive open online course platforms. Yes, say over 20,000 Ghanaians na yediomagu platform so courses from different universities Commonwealth of Learning are supporting me as sponsor Ghana for or more pursue courses. This is also an innovation. The whole of Africa first yetimi making this opportunity available. As this yetimi abuama Commonwealth of Learning ama other African countries in so benefit. And now most of public libraries across the world now almost free be integrated library management system. And no boama ultimi manage with circulation, who process books and nearby na yen process your automate the processing of our books. They say nyame a buying a boyam ye masisi yetimi automate the processing of your books are buying twin
okasa my day what me
automated the process of
processing no and pese me hu
enti say a software ye dey go computer no so enti say ye the book ye to book for fra tete no tama so ko ebru library ha bo say na book nechi no ye the card bi yellow card ne pink card bi ahyehyehyew isi ye yi ni nyina afro enti ya print barcode enti so person o take book ne out and ya scan
ne barcode
ya check it out amount
the point of sale device sir.
Exactly this ya automate that print no na say you process your books no across central say no say yes I do ni no ama yetimi di bibia ba your friend open public access catalog. Says a minute here. The nearest library ben maybe say Usu library and Adansoma library. Open so book be ya maybe I might do na a trust book no. Into open your website library.gov.gh. No wako here your catalog and say oh so book now here no libraries in a wakra no why there was a book no. So yes I search no nti we say okay oh me nkwa Accra Central omo na wo maybe book na me pay on business management yeah maybe this author Troy and Accra Central na omo catalog and say ebiwo then you can go and nti you making access to your library resources no very convenient because of the automation ade ba ko nso a aban atwa mu boy abro ne say oman bia omo manage library resources no the national libraries in your free BB national bibliography a compile all the literary resources of online publishing now you're making available to the research public and the total population so be your research be who say so day we are may pay the latest one was written by this person for 10 years na yenye say by what me automated the process this your website library.gov.gh we said the current year since I buy that compilation has been automated as is catalog available on our website we me how could download free even other countries will sell by making available for free on our platform to be able to support the academic community. Nti ano so ye dwumadie kese in the area of technology and so yet media ba. Ye mobile library vans. Ohwa President Kofor time na oni UNESCO di sawoso no my 10 mobile library vans. Aban ba na mobile vans ni nyina say the tire say battery say glass abo engine pipe then nani nyina say aban ba no discover yetimi refurbish ni nyina ma say vans ni nyina no yetimi dia come back on the road at the books agum na there make kind of technology ne say ye ne Ghana Investment Fund for Electronic Communication Giffic, so or you trying short a friend Giffic or mamma computers as I mobile vans in laptops room. Na deɛ then say omo laptops no mo no omo ko school bi nti mobile vans na 10 and can 10 regions no omo ho nti omo kokoko nkrase
vans ne
ko nkrase nti ye ba wo school na so oni o kire ICT na oni computer de kire nkola na ICT yetimi de laptops ne ma na de kire nkola na de ya sisi yetimi a record so we BEC results the last time I buy ya compared to previously na need that access. Schools now need access to the use of these computers for practical, and we've seen over about 80% pass rate. In those schools, are you making available your laptops, for practical learning in ICT. And also, one area of investment. Yet me in the area of technology. Yet me the aboa addition. Ye free BB ICT and technology hubs. Yeah, okay, amanoni nyina libraries die ho na obi a pese osua computer kra okoho kosua opese ochro ne letter bia okoho na okochro ne letter no type o other for computer so ni print amano no de akoba bia o so de ko Ghana ha na ye tribe ani ntimi enye ne papa bia ampa ye ne Giffic dinsa wo so amasese ye libraries bebre ye de other for computers ya den akoho Vodafone so support ye mom so the laptop computers EBS
so vans nini
ye mobile vans na
nti sisi a say asaba back okay eti phone na ehwe o Facebook no betimi akohwa na se TV no nti vans no na dey go si amasan dey aba on stream
yes so
nti do say na aba
10 and the sisi a na me no kasa nso ya sa to one a wo Accra Central no snitch na toma NTB no so ye be launching and also support the provision of mobile library services. Ninyina sisi vans we nyina your computers room. Yeah, yes yes.
It's about van ba could be how many computers na room?
Van ba could be 10 laptops. 10 laptops. And now oko regions about 6 of the regions and so yes our e-readers. A world reader or tablet and so you will be a non swimmer say akorano bua otimi kan ade or tablet so yetimi the tablet and mano you open book so no so timi nya book
okay
no
okay we won't be hono mo say me last time I call library no I check akra ko fodia the new job in library or near ministry so
say you renovate
me lanu we ko hwa mo men room ba me twem me say you painting ho foforo me abiru library ho de
and also honorable Dambotwe wa my new facility yeah Giffic the computers ago the new books ago the free older sorry your new building place. Yes
okay nti say me kwa okay I'm say okay inside in here na
can inside one van can is your nti the machines number out nti one say e-readers and laptops
we laptops van of uremu ase ni mutie
van there be way
okay
the table
about all right okay
nti we no books ebigu laptops so ebi nso gu tablet na blue no
okay no na tablet
yeah world reader tablet and a black
laptops
yes yeah no ni na ban ba ye na yenya ankanya ban we anka yenya
okay na me bi sa se me ko a brew library where na na
and so stronya as say wo ho ne say aban e de Wi-Fi connectivity project abase libraries na yan connect to like see am no wo kase Accra hanom ye hwie ebrew ya assessment ya the Wi-Fi ko ho o course see a ubehu projector ho ubehu screen ho ubehu computers e wo ho ubehu new books e wo ho ubehu furniture ho yan kanen ne bia table ne abubu ni nyina see ebrew can be compared to any library in any other city in the country.
Okay. Books no apart from e-books no. Books or libraries
books so send me catch books are you being inherited. You inherited 349,000 books. Say me no ka say abanye timia to books any development partners in our support here my see total book stock is 1,024,892. A shift into say no 40 years gap no yet me use 3.5 years a close this gap. Ghana 40 me
okay. Okay, see where am advance ni bia.
Where advance ni bi.
Okay, so inside books send am say books.
Yes,
we na mo the core villages.
We na the core villages no. But see we no we need old picture your new ones
New
na
ones.
ya paint your vans ni green say ya modernizing no.
And books in there no is it said American the usual books
No.
Professor Porter 1960 1970.
You see the library is a repository
is it a new books about the old ones
so upe old book a ubenya upe new book a ubenya says ya me no kase Ghana ha publish a bia or ha bia bedi ho adanse say for the first time public ye publication or library say or books no so to your taxes not me my the right documentations and quadia everybody will attest are buy your two books free no because I bind the scene news to say obe ma library no as a back to life into your two books even senior high schools so even your two books are some across the country stocking senior high school libraries public libraries in the since 2017 most of our libraries have gotten new materials and yet materials are quality modern current editions of various from whatever to whatever.
Okay, abusua ye ni ora Hayford Siam or executive director the Ghana Library Authority na AD enkomo enanwumre o Medo Ghana dwumadi so enche ye na de enkomo no bebe wie na ye ni amanyofo no so atwa so AD enkomo enim se be library ho ye be bia ye tutupunu mu and modern ones kre ba kre be we condition ni ade wo ho so mo ye no COVID ba ye ama patronage no to say okay where
you
app
yes digital library app no until come your various categories or kindergarten primary secondary your content for you and even the general public content content both ebooks audio and video baby I call ya download WhatsApp no Facebook Instagram TikTok near the adini just type Ghana Library and also app nebeba what download.
In fact, me no kasanya me download app na me nya time say require for so signing onto it.
Yes, so
with email ni way no it me.
And for the first time no every Ghanaian can get a library card number. On say it's supposed to be the ish of the moment, say me say obi ba me hoso page man na me any interview. The first question is what library card number. Because who need be an just one packing kind. The bed day number 4 am waiting me abeboa me I
but any pan fault say only say Ghana Library for it's me
fault because when you na adwin so PBS.
I say na dey obekin kan dey so benya books baby baby.
Oh heaven. Internet
oh baby internet baby books what dey say also.
Enye no so sir. The all can you be writings and articles and blogs be but for you to be able to have access to real accurate information, you need a library somewhere to provide you with that content, which is premium.
And I make say, no can yeah, me know me library who ye. I become they were brew at the show. And he said, nipa no enye so nimu enye the fault say o nimu say Ghana Library for IBB.
Enti na wa ma ye kwanya. Enti na bra kwa ma ye kwan say ye kan ho asem.
Na mpesa me try dwuntira say say mo pe ekwan so fa na mo Ghana for ehunu ya mo ye. So I say na ye hu adwuma mo ye na ye hu say obi nso betimi ayeden enya sa opportunity e be hu. So was it COVID no any more library patronage net saying
COVID ne buy no ya ban e share bibi say yen close down libraries into yen so as a public place because we hear the records of your visitor as at the end of 2016 a little less than 400,000 people were visiting libraries. 2019 we had over 1,050,000 people visiting public libraries in the country. It would say yetimi because of some new innovation, renovations. I don't know about 43 libraries across the country. Inti ama patronage ne ekosoro. Inti ne was say ye close it down because ye mpese ye be spread point. Inti ye close public libraries. Na by started so obi in kakra no. And yes, we started a phased approach in opening of our public libraries. And it's our phased approach, say utimi buy a library or a young quadano, utimi be borrow book, but you can't sit there to read.
Okay.
Until we allow you
to be a jack of
na chess we are now the abani asama fufro na de ko ye vance nso eninam Ghana ha nyina ye support from UNICEF ye outreach in various about 46 districts in the country. Also enama also making books available to nkola mo fie ni nyina enti ye reduce what normally what children will come because most of our patronage population here nkola and then penifo no de utimi ba ubetimi be pick book what na ho working kind we are now but I ensure say social distancing your reading rooms so there be your center of spread your system to even quarantine the books because on second book na means I'm from shelve and being some finance and can't quarantine for about 4 days and sana yes I shelve
we have one near corona the baby okay and case I'm only say it may be an question be our person be so just about 5 course now you say a benyana any opening in common in maybe to bet me a friend 0302 549929 0302 549929 and 0302 547200 0302 547200 o fra o asembisa bia obetimi abisa quickly na ye de yenkomo no abawie ba bia wuti efibia no obetimi afren 0302 549929 and 0302 547200 oba na o asembisa bi nso a na odiaba na yahwe obetimi so akọ ye Facebook ne so Kingdom 107.7 FM on Facebook or the message ne ba ye be kenkan ade ama openinti okay ma me hwe kinyaro me majo
yaga
na kofodi atsen
akofodi ya nyamukuma hoye na pato library na omoka wansem no dami na no se bia mo bia tuwe o ba be fa buku aka pato yi free na se we schedule ba and how the anything ba you bet from buku ro ko si ofia na
okay pato mate
pato advance no so omoka no yeah wo near ayi kofodi ya nyamukuma ya ni hu advance ni bi order ni be ni bi bedru a me da
okay yo me da say Jonathan, good evening.
Good evening.
Jonathan Pacho jina here nyumre. Jonathan Pacho wa here nyumre.
Good evening.
Good evening Pacho o tie fin fa nyumre.
Me kasa fi New Abram.
New Abram, okay. Pacho
New
mami
Abram,
tio. Yeah, mami tio.
Yeah. Pacho mpesa me kasa fa Takrade, library be Azim Road.
Okay.
Azim Road. But issue say library every time I'm here, no, me never back or several times the library be be man kwala akum akwafe. Ma kwa. Omo fama because could be an library near close no.
But also on hifa 14.
Takrade Azim Road. Takrade Azim Road branch no near Takrade.
All right.
Takrade Azim Road.
All right. Pacho mate.
Yeah. Me name back several times. Sala bring could be any close no.
Dada na say fufro.
Fufro me see a dino.
Okay.
A dino bubu no. And see fufro.
Okay. All right. Me da say panti u from me Pacho yeah lower the volume of your radio and TV no. Now woni eni nkomo phone se na be beto nkan. Papa Kabra, good evening. Papa Mama Jo.
Yeah, yo.
Me Pacho na ofre me fin fa.
Yo, me frefi kwa manka se structure.
Okay, kwa manka sin. Pacho mami tiwe.
Fam Kabra amwa.
Yo.
Ma sa maka ya da masi min mapa monobo. The may na se ende the may na tinam fumitate mu pa. The may na nke yehu no. Nke yehu de me na nsi amina da roma. Ina nyama bokoyi. Nti ya da maso penyin no sa. That be penyin na so. The theater na pa o mama dia na ko station so mama dia no mo bunya ma na we na what ta hwe Kingdom ho ami da no mo Kingdom na dum na tanka mata mo show pa mo Kingdom ni station pa ba na ta hwe because magazine na meta me radio no so o TV vibe da no on me dem fua nti da mu ina da maase na aban no nkoso formo onana.
All right. And so yada se pa se wode ebai. So yade besi ha say say dodo na jabrena kakra ka de adwumenti. Obi sambasi library ewo Takrade Azim Road mumie
second municipal assembly and omunya World Bank funding and omu see library no na omu see we no omu ntimi finish said as part of the package and them say bosume kakreya no omu timi finish we ana omo de 2 yenim ana yenso yakọ ho na ye books akugum nti na me no ka say sa library ni ye bie
ma bie
Takrade library na o ka no say ye adwuma nti mpacho ubetimi no bana sa akọ ochina e Monday ombibie ya obetimi akotena obetimi akoboro books ni bi ho no
obi se obi ba be jimu service se obe kan book obe fa book akofie obi betu eska na say free
your library membership registration
okay
public library service Ghana ha no obetimi akodem ho no wakofa book no atena se no wakan untu ahwe we are the book no amom na ato na akọ baby e free but sa wo pese wo the book no e free library ho ko fie dia there is a risk on the state intendo sa no tua token bi every year said the bear obey a member na chesi yetimi a follow up point me afama yetimi de says can afa ka hwehwe ne abeji book inti there's just a token but the app nenso wo ho inti betimi a download the app no na books e wo ho depending on the grade level of your child nenso no betimi amana akenkan bi
okay obi say movan no okofo anyame krum ohun bi wo ho da well advance no more specific areas are ekwana
yeah na usually no ya check district ebi ne ho so bia minim be bia nyame kromo Kofodia anti Kofodia de omo 2 libraries within the town me tena Kofodia kakra na me ko children's library kitua bi Jackson Park and yasa be new dwabe nti ho kra no you know and na wo hwe baby na honorable Hackman or build about 5 libraries so you know Efiase Asokore ni Susheni ada and those libraries ni nyina e wo ho enti ya na van no e ko district na omuni static library services no enti e bia nti na onya ohun ye wo nyame kromba me na regional director na be kasa na me ho so
yeah one constituency one ambulance project one village one dam I didn't know money one district, one library.
Oh, one district, one library there. Our education strategic planning data. It's part of what is part of the development agenda of this country. Say, I heard Ministry of Education, the DSC, and so from 2018 to 2030 now. Your percent district be in your library. So it's an agenda. We don't necessarily have to, you know, give it a one district, one library, but it is in the pipeline.
Agenda be hono mo e o memo anya adwuma unim vision 2020 na papa no de ba 2020 na ba be so agenda be hono mo
but
the munyin film unsa we bit say 1D 1F here by unsen crofo a hold the government accountable for it so mo ye committed somebody there mo me country Ghana for say yeah one district one library na yeso na ento Ghana for adwum no obi afa na ni
the thing is that you see the government has so many policy documents education strategic plan among one kind because when you pick it you should be able to hold government accountable to
minim se plan de bibre ho nti na me say mo fa mra bonten
one thing
minim me ka
say yen teasing and no kwa
out send am teasing because we so important. Yeah. So that I say, I na ento
okay. Say one district, one library.
Yes, you can say aban so be one district, one library. Na for ni akoho na o matimi agogo accountable. So penny ye da say, minimum say asemi how do be twa to na.
Me say me da se bebre say watimi mai say akwanya no na opportunities are buying there and make it available to Ghanaian children through the investment in public libraries. You know, your best Ghana parents say, "Omuman kwalani enya omunya this opportunity," because me can say, "You grew up, your parents in the day library no matter register." And so they say, "No, we don't see this culture." Among the youth that won kwalai yen to books o man kwala yen so yen for mon ko libraries mon ko register no marking kind nti enso da bia ye complain say kwala ne mpa de so kwala ne mpa ken kind the culture that we build at home through making available the reading resources. No, into show some opportunities here making available use your app no books so audio say your videos so learning tutorials here course no ye de ni gu app no so now you making sure say your kwala no ye den esua for the benefit of our children. Okay.
Openi yeda se numere se obai abusia ye ni Owura Hayford Sian na edi nkomo executive director ma Ghana Library Authority na ye na kasa sabri ohwe wa chebe na be se aka breka kreves mano be se edubi na no twe no abo ebe kwa kutwa ho akogye adwadi nkrato aba ye ba Owura ma Digibro former deputy national organizer ma NDC ofi ha say na Owura Dennis Aboaje former MC Akuapem of onoso ase na Samuel Aikwe the Donald Friend Baron onoso parliamentary candidate for LPG ewo Aguna East constituency onoso ewufi ase a eniomo etnase na yedi enkomo de bebre campaign na fe de mo ayeden pa na zanengwe bi na mase na bi na mosoro bi so na mfinfin ne nyina no ye ba be di ho enkomo nti ko Facebook ne so Kingdom 107.7 FM on Facebook. Na for a message no eto ye back in camera. Me best is here.
And someone sees you in some koso yaba wapo awade aninti woso wonhwa abofra no eyabusuasem jimre na hweme maami adutwemu a ewo Kingdom TV so na tie no wo Kingdom FM ene ne nkrabata nyina ye de dwumadie suroko Kingdom makosem e de bro mene me mpanifo ye besi nkonwa ne yabobo wakosem no ho ne yapano pomasibre eti jimre ejuoda kosi ya woda nonso ekosi nonkono Kingdom TV Kingdom Radio. Can you imagine?
Obafia, what don't see ya? I wish TV, what be a brass no sanka kwaduma.
Wouldn't semi dear, many jekasi abo hopa.
As a sanity of cradia. Oba, so come to my show.
Yemishi, a Kingdom anopa and comodu so, and no anopano siebia, and what the anopanka siebono esumi.
Wow!
Obati amanyosem, and Humesia Honsem, Apomodin, and Nijedia, Ago Pramaso and some, and said ye a remoso and some etie.
Ah, about with the mintias you. Now, no, you have me both, Mama, that for me a lunch, me by the same TV and a butuana, Oshe.
The medical catcher say, Cassiabo, the Meniji, now the Mishi, a Kingdom, and we are from to Cassiabo.
Cassabobia, Casseboba.
Oh, we are from to Cassiabo, a real such a yebi, Bessie, and over the one some, Eba, and you review, and one many and then she bridge, Ago Pramaso, some year, Apomodini, Amanyosem, parents one, and over woman, and where we are from to Cassiabo.
Kingdom TV, any year, yes, you have a shabby.
Kingdom TV, Cassiabo, can you imagine?
Yenya azoye Kingdom TV Yenya azoyo Kingdom TV Hey Sadati wofio ye Kingdom TV Ghana mane Yenya azoye Kingdom TV Hey Sawu PlayStation papa She Kingdom TV Yebe mawani ajio Yebe bonyumpa Sawu PlayStation papa Kingdom TV, yeah, Bema Cassiapa. I could hear Monsampa, Yamama, where near Joe. I have trained one Benjamin, Nayama food to ho. Yabema Monsampa, hey, into Kingdom TV, Kingdom TV, Kingdom, Yabema, where near Joe. So party shapa, Kingdom TV. Cassiabo, Kingdom TV. Bema when you Kingdom TV. Now your best shampura, Kingdom TV. Can you imagine? Kingdom TV, Kingdom TV. TV. Can you imagine?
Abusia yamama kwaba edeba Medo Ghana Jumedi so Kingdom 107.7 FM ewo Enkran, Kingdom 100.1 ewo Kumase, Kingdom 99.3 ewo Sunyane, Kingdom 105.7 wo Tamale, Kingdom 105.9 ewo Ho afi Kingdom 105.7 and so ewo Nkoko, Kingdom 196.9 Cape Coast, 106.1 El Mankesim and 107.5 and so ewo Takrade. Your Facebook Kingdom 107.7 FM utie o radio so a obetimi so anya o TV so Mort TV and ase satellite TV bia Kingdom TV na onso etimi ahwe yedwumadi no ebi ebera sonsa afedie ye amanyosem na yehwe ne sene niema esi eko this weekend ade bi asi ne asi ni say the details of obia watcho ne din say obeto aba Ghana ha aba wonten and me recommended the Electoral Commission of Ghana say we are running a very transparent process. If you say start say through them. At a point in time, Mohamud Tieme no who say we had problem with the Electoral Commission. Seniana he all about the name and we came out, we spoke against it. But you can't take it away from them. Say Omarane a transparent process. Brano the Ghana for especially so you'll be able to follow the Electoral Commission on Facebook and Twitter. Obe say social media handles no are very active. Provide information to the public. I will be at immediately. But Crawford raise the issues. But many who say hey de keke. Where ne beba. Ebisa biodata to say obi register the D, the age, and the voters ID number. Ewa bonten so enye. Well, so far as yet ye need proof bia me nyan check Electoral Commission for but ne aba bonten no. Electoral Commission ema all the political parties the omo drive by ema send information in the mawomo. Say omu school so ni register no omu nkonkwohwe so if say nya bone say the meme by data ebema electoral ebema political party they say MPP ni NDC say omu nya adeti na ebone say ye de beto abontin say obi a Ghana ni bia betumi nya access no akwakohwe ni din so ye de sa ebisa adeti na yan hide age no any numbers no na me say logic ben so no because all the register Emma MPP for now say I queen here the voters register ni ni din ka ho ni ID number nkwana me dia ba NDPP for ntiase what the man this phone so now say me my hiding age of this person so NDC phone so ntiase so what is it say yem pe kwan bi so fa na criticize the Electoral Commission no keke anasa ni sitie so Electoral Commission Ejuma or say we're dispatching 74,800 new biometric machines, biometric verification machines on the day of elections. Ejuma obe declare results, all things being equal in 24 hours. Now, Utimiya ebe record time. O has an Electoral Commission in Ejuma over the period now. Is it possible? Say obetimi declare presidential results in 24 hours ana a questioner enyumere yebisa na yedu enkomo the political parties born to make us a former president e Ashanti region and then na Akufo-Addo every voter ababedu Eastern region and other candidates so crisscrossing of the country ochina NDP for some press conference on two things medical at Huacho on Electoral Commission former President Rawlings ni no any 2020 election and way forward. So what is the way forward for NDP? issues nyina ho any all the other issues nso a ewo ho a ese edi ho enkomo. You started this particular campaign 2020 campaign no na issues ana edi him was jobs, roads, any infrastructure. But for some time now, corruption, apajaniti, eba, ye di hu enkomo. Corruption no eba, ehun komodi no so epaja na ekosoro. So what are the issues a play this time around for the upcoming election? At the end, ye jina so take a decision. Is it corruption, infrastructure, jobs, and I say education? Send a message on your Facebook, Kingdom 107.7 na enkenkan fama. Ora Samuel Ayikwe Aguna East parliamentary candidate for LPG. They don't have friend the Baron. Or mention what has said. Baron, me majo. But on a hot saying. Ora Kufi Akbalu, no ye.
Easy, a boy pro na chepa. Sasa okasa other parties here omodia.
Is here our hefa?
Oh yeah, ba Greater Accra Rechi
and Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, ba
Friday, okay.
And you call GBC program. This year we cry. Ne am no kase cry. Ne boy pro. We cry nam. Ablekuma ni inside. Yakwa Ablekuma West ni East ni nyina abom. Ama omugusu ye cry na meja omo ho.
Okay.
Say o say me ba hanti no. But I started from Kumasi. Ye Kumasi ko for Boasi ye ya ko pie mu wo Bekwai side. E ko pie mu asin ye free asin ko yakọ bibie ni akọ elibu nyina ba. Ti yabo apro no pa.
Okay. Na me maame oho. Me tell nka cho. Morani meat.
Running mate.
Oh, Auntie Maggie.
Asa. Oh, me, yeah, running mate. I mean, name say friend Auntie Maggie mom.
Oh, Madam Margaret O'Brien. I am running mate.
Oh,
my former general secretary.
Really? Me, who ye? Intino, me to Castle running mate.
Now, I am running mate.
Oh, a friend, Madam Sam, Elizabeth Sam.
Really?
Oh yeah, so I'll share your interview or GBC now.
Okay, man. I must some running it.
Oh, the dada.
And yeah.
What's a press for one amuyo?
That way they beat me.
More follow your news. Into no, I say two parties I can see now no mudia when you almost by more to January 1st January Samara she office cause near Winnie Power. More by interview.
Well, already beat me pa man. Okay. Medo say enti but say bibi ekoye Aguna East campaign say me ho so to say
oh Aguna East ejinem ya na me ya say free debater na omodwane
but this time
no omodwane this time round NCC for AB Friday na me cry me see me ni Kofi be kasa say betumi anka mo be cover no de omaji atomu say ombe hia me
okay
Friday we no na enyina adwuma ya ball constituency any the fee say the two ebe bo mine ye nyina di ato na bedwam no o mine nyina ehire mo mo ankasa ya o mo choice ansa December 7th na edu na grow na no ani form.
All right, Medo say Samuel Ayikwe Baron LPG for candidate to Aguna East na ya tene kano ora ma DG biro me ma kwaba
yo so
na bia boko de
ya me ase
okay NDC also ema muti say
ya me adum ye me adum in the next 2 weeks na Ghana benya baby papa jina under John Dramani Mahama like 2 weeks just 2 weeks from today ya me adum in the next 1 week police for security service beto aba especially omokoto aba against Capitatia ye free what they call Senate against the yenyi. That's what they are going to vote on because the police for no they are sure was a Capitatia in there they maintain their momo obi they were try free also they come to Senate so between that one and that day that omokoto aba on that day on the 7th
oba minim say sa the interior ministry e shada issue who statement saying no correct
the police will tell you that issue again. President Bekoto Aba, I believe say they will you believe in journalism, freedom of journalism. Okoto Awobe Kai say Ahmed Swale, what can the mind no? The Bolitu Okuno. In there, Happy FM, one of the strongest hosts, Kwame Prince, intimidation till resigning. And I'm sure you would not like to go to that area.
No, but you now okay, strange to me because many Kwame platform so the better so say wa resign, but one can't say movie I say intimidation to no resign, but also wa resign. So how do you take that to me?
I'm saying
intimidation.
See,
I wouldn't walk.
I'm saying that the person, yes, the person I know, Kwame, as strong as he is principle, is the only host who sit on radio, to claim say me MPPD. In fact, he tells you his mind, but when you come to preference him, he does it. What resigning? And I'm saying that this is the basis.
And I'm saying,
I know.
Nenti maybe concern say or a call so when I will speculate and now Kwame na abo amane say intimidation to no resign. That's what I say.
Me information say he didn't resign because he's happy say Okotinefi. No. He resigned because the government has not allowed him to do the best job he wants to do. And then you are going to vote. People like you vote on that day. You want to excel as a journalist. And you vote based on say, how do you want to see journalism thriving in this country going forward? Electoral Commission for on the day, on the 1st January, which is 1st December. That will be the beginning of the elections. And I'm saying, say, the security personnel will vote. They will begin the voting on the 1st December. And I believe, say, going on to the 7th December, the work that we have done, the challenges are our mayemo. On bank, Uko crisis say she binds say. Now in so in one December I got say in so I say free water in COVID to Abama. That people from Sheba will vote on that day. Our money bull and so crap, or money light. Now the billboard can see I could see what say to Abama now because one more light will so COVID more. They will vote on that day. Those people. So we believe, say, Juma, and the message and the kind of challenges are you, my God willing, the NDC will win the 2020 elections. In fact, anybody who talk about the MPP today, it will be a free education. Obaka say free education. Okasu, Obaka, Damoswa, because say, Damono up to date, and you have much Damono. And those are the things that we're going to look at it and vote. But I believe, say, we are working and we are doing the best for the elections.
All right, Medasi Urama Dijibril, a member of the NDC or a former deputy national organizer of the party, and Ertinika. Honorable Dennis Abuaje, a former MC of Akuapem North, now or a member of the communication team, Emma government, and NPP. Obadi Akwaba.
The voice selection cow there is what in the second step. Emenyame nti ebeden so be complaining. Na afi na dankwa kufu da government say ehwe abrabo mu ene near the compare enfiament say etwemu a enye di adanse say so long as you free here be kofi yemu hyehye yen say ka na yedum anampo if you be coffee, you must say, and your name awful be friends or more hospital no money sick on between you and Gwadi. You be funny say, Yakuyanum Kakra, say, didn't answer me. You say, you resume campaign and so. Me say, this year I'm fear crop over. Yakonantin antifema Nanadan Kuku for the Eastern region. China obviously not was na Ebinada or Greater Accra. Na omampeni abedi echire Dr. Bawumianso enam Northern region. Samira Bawumianso etuesim. Na Rebecca Ekufuado nso etuesim. Ye gitum se abato de e adwenche. Na obianso beto aba ohwe noma bebre eno de den odo to aba. The teacher ene omo a okwakoto aba na den amomo. There no credit say abande bia wo de nti awokwakoto aba And so say wo pe wo mpo sambre die yenya de menu abema akoto ballot paper no so. It is a be anka de road na opa so long as the road ni ballot paper no so nko ade. Untumi ye ohwe. Ese say omo ballot paper no so no.
Na akofa baako.
Na akofa.
Okay.
Enti Ghana for ba behwe omampeni na na dan Kwaku ado. No ma he omampeni dada. Yondromani Mahama. Dia ode ose eyo dia oka odi so no matter what. You see 96 and 2000 in na yekoto aba yetumi twantro e ka ne enim e che nipa no matter aba okay say audio ne video bi e ko round omampeni do one say about the emredu a yetumi ka de epe bia ntro na wetwa na de afrem eni ade etwum 2020 about war sena Ghana for in 2016 no issues based na dan Kwaku do buy de wa be de obeto ye eni de wetumi aye na omampeni dada John Dramani Mahama de ono so buy between 2013 and 2016 de ono so tumi ye eni ye kokohwe so aye den ato aba so omo mpew free SHS de be koso aka ye ka kopem 2050 because enye na dan Kwaku do nke bi ni ho
so munyina moti asisi se munyina ne maya mo yen no na ye kohwe na ye de ato aba na ya fa na ye man menye kura issue se na se mu ham ho kura tutu kwan koye campaign bibire
you see
because ye hu munyina
ebia de tie ne se bia ne se bi senior say how ka say police work up 30 cosinity enti heye na ne koye koka no kure ebi mu kwa twantro because say me okay say yensi family yanko kan no kure na okoka tro mu say police for pick up 30 cosinity so yentro enye no kure em say wo try say wo tenetene no enti because of the bi senti na esi fam na yekoko cheche because one kwa obi ba akodare no waka no ekwan foforo so say dem ka wati ase na nkante sa enye ntro ne nkontopo a omampeni John Dramani Mahama nkasa kan ye ono ne kan yo say campaign ready o mutu bi kebi na omu de nya vote na enye no a nkanya de obi abeha no ho because see eye na dan Kwaku ado ene MPP aban pe ene ye betumi de yensa kire programs ne policies a Ghana ni bia irrespective of bia wo betumi akasa wonya so mfa so.
Okay.
The bia meba kingdom ha bia me bisa ndisi for say omonka social intervention program ba ko pa omotumi dia brain.
Okay.
Ebi ni ho.
Okay.
Denti embre bia de we ba me wrap up. Denti embre bia e kasa asem ne say.
Ye be kan no
aban de ube leadi oman na apart from niema wo ye nyina no e say otumi make sure say nioma ba ko mienu de bebi obia wo bia ebi eden ebi eso ne so enti say na omampani e the subsidy aba for electricity not the free water ba
me ba na yakan no ho asem ye be di ho enkomo abusia Medo Ghana dwumadie ni Kingdom 107.7 no twaba pansema edu enum ko Facebook Kingdom 107.7 nafa o message no ebra ne kenkan messages no political parties no e ko round obi a so message ednam ye ba na bie messages ne so ne ahwene am Ghana for behwe na omode atoba but before that no electoral commission say and about 74,800 new biometric verification machines and all dispatcher runs a rebeshe about to Swafi. Wakasa organization in egu. A dean so about Bontimidi say Moya Manu for Mahu. And they be at me a check and they may call Makoso, Hesse, maybe Medin Mua, my family ID card, Ed number not compare, say a pa, share a pepe. And also be raising issues about it. Minimum back home. And now possibility say electoral commission council may declare results in 24 hours. Munina my key players in elections in Ghana before. Or has sending a process no at year. If you see a bit true DBC now, is it possible say I didn't beat me abemuana? Me fear say a year Orama DG Brain China, Mintino on this electoral commission matters. Now if you come back near campaign 7 near the trust.
No, before me koso kurapo no. The MPP have much control be a continual control and they are still air continue control no.
Sir,
say omampeni John Dramani Mahama ejina platform so. E ka say we campaign out my control kakra kakra. I want them to prove that video or tape. See, mami try there to mama kan ye. And that's why I say I'm even surprised I also okay be. The mama say abato amre abedu who say political parties beba amai obaba mo ho obeto ntro kakra akenukra kakra but the moon share adwuma pa ye emfanto aba then they cut that over let them play the full video. How can somebody? It's only somebody who can take it. But leader there we are one who okay. Up to the genesis people say me better control. And you see, John Mahama's statement proven. Say dear MPP for Eka that time and throw no more cano. It come to stay now. Almost to throw some every constituency $1 million $1 every year. And that be almost say $1 million no. Almost say they be almost the toilet take. One toilet constituency CB amount no. It was a license that time. Omuka chile Ghana for say Ameri I have 580 million deal. A chrono. Now we bombe chomu. I'm a Ghana for Jomu to mu. Omu buy and I'm penny na do. At the sound of parliament say 1.2 billion. Chrono way until mucho ayen. The mama kai. And it came to pass. Didn't they want to Ameri? Omuka Ghana for say Ameri na wono a chrono. No bombe chomu. I'm on throw away. But when they came, did they do anything about Mary? They even went and inflated the cost again to maintain it in Ghana. After even Sky Tuya Ama Manfako Dubai, Abemu, did they change it? Did they cancel Mary? In fact, they lied to Ghanaians. I can say John Mahama. I was a friend saying Dubai Hotel Dubai. We dare them to show anyone. It has gone and passed. I said, you play the video. I will give him my time to play the full video. If he doesn't do it, he should forget it. So this is government throw. The MPP went to Ashanti. I can tell you, for say, the Mama could not Ashanti say, Udi gold crap on my end to Abama. But listen, you are a journalist. What can I say? Even though Ashanti will not vote for him, but then interest of money you market or and interest of money at 7 hospital. Even though they don't vote, even if he does gold for Ashanti region, and MPP strong gold, they'll vote. Then they cut it. Say MPP for the gold because that is how you are doing the thing. But you see, I'm saying this, Ghana forces say, I won't throw now more eba. I won't throw. So I will not, you can't take it. Said the mama said. I'm saying what the mama said, and it has proven said, and throw now more, and that is what we are getting to. So for me on that issue, Electoral Commission. It is true. Who mentioned say almost 78,000. In fact, this is not new. It's not the news. In every election since we started biometric, say to about verification machine menu and the call center. So if you multiply by the number of polling stations, now that is how it goes. And do far friends say don't pull no more. It will musa. Say police station there is two verification machine. So any news when you see electoral commission say me 78,000, any news because it's supposed to be 2 per law. Say any news because back when they be used, in case there's a problem with the first one, then we change to the second one. Then you have a backup at the district office. So that is one thing now. Again, the electoral commission announcement. So I will declare results in 24 hours. I feel electoral commission to do create unnecessary tension. For CI 127, I am right electoral commission. Was it mre over to me? I declare results from what time? That's after result you have to obey no. So the result from that time up to 72 hours. Okay, you have 72 hours. So we declare results. So when the result now, other unanina and as when the result let's just say will be a winning, you can project it and call the results. So then letter commission make us say may declare result in 24 hours. On what basis our DMA? Indeed, letter commission and cancer. I catch a guy and phone and say he's not going to use heavy electronics to collect the result this time around. A bare manual. So nothing will be electronics. And I was one TV. That they mentioned it. Some friends say biometric. But you see, remember you sue manual. Only at time when we sit in Accra, do analysis of say a PK result, say ABB, people think that Accra is Ghana. Accra, Ghana. unless you start moving within communities, then you find challenge in the network. Challenging from one polling station to another polling station. There are 2 constituencies just in Accra here. For instance, Shayo Sudoku, any Ablako constituency.
Northtown.
When him says so, Fra Beime, who call Japan, which is one constituency, you have to go through Shayo Sudoku. Come out to Pong before you go to that constituency. This is the reality. I offer. Go to area like say Norway, some areas in Norway, you go out from Ghana into Togo before you drive in to come. There are constituencies of such challenges. Now, as the National Commission, only some ballot papers, materials, they have maximum about 1 car or 2 cars in the constituency. Now to start moving one area to the other to leave boxes. The same vehicle now goes out, start picking one after the other. And that is the challenges at times we go through result collation. I will not have problem if they have said, because today we have created more regions. I remember Juma no iron tem, result in ban in tema. Because their process of collation, when there are challenges, you cannot change the results. You cannot push anybody and say, because I want to declare result 24 hours, I need to get the results. Or the electoral commission here now. People will put it in their mind. If they are not able to declare results, because no problem is from war. Because the result is not electoral commission though. So result is not bar. You will not get it.
I think to say all things being equal.
What are the things that will be equal?
Because they have put in place a district team and then the regional team. So all collation from the district collation center should go straight to the regions before even coming to the national.
We have always collected results at the district office. Adabena sister. Adabena collation of results as annual district office.
I mean, so this time around, we put different mechanisms.
Let them know. Let us know the mechanism that they are putting in place. They have announced electronics. They are doing manual. Even that is even more challenging than saying friends electronics. I have no problem. In fact, if the results collated, in fact, after 1 hour, you collect it, you declare. What you say? But that thing said, we should have even go into this debate. When the law says, we have 72 hours.
And the electoral commission, I
think that this unnecessary debate, in fact, it doesn't even go well. Then it says, what do you have at hand? What are you going to declare? When you say 2008, it took Ghana the whole of the 72 hours for us to get all the results before we went second round. Even the round of it took all of us the whole constituency results before we went to time. Okay. So when you have such challenges, will you still declare 24 hours? I hope you understand. And for me, these issues are electoral commission idea come one to be. I think it's unnecessary for me. I don't see it. But every political party will find a way to get its results. In fact, usually you get the result even ahead of the electoral commission because of challenges on the ground. Well, because political parties, they are the more means even the electoral commission to get their results.
Okay.
But Dawuro, you have been journalists. You go to a polling stations. Na box is your. Na can buy. You've heard it before. You have seen it before. So how can they declare that result? In fact, some of them even take the next day because say one year boat because some polling stations like a Franklin, who will be free no, they be so it take challenge to get the boxes to come to town. That is a reality. Sure,
there are mechanisms. Be a ultimate. Initially, as soon as a friend is saying, "Ubi a bo figure ascending na ye trap picture no say paper that many near trap near send there." And it's not a form of manual or transmitting.
I have no problem.
And be a use system.
You see, when they are doing registration, because registration does in cluster, they have that time, ample time to move to a cluster to send. When we are running polling station base on the same day, Call Franklin 52.
And again, the electoral commission to check all the big polling stations. So counting and sorting be simple than previous ones.
Even this one, they are, you see, practically. Some material we could do polling station 9 o'clock. Maybe there is 7 o'clock. What do 9 o'clock? It can be the same. It is not about, you see.
But is there any law that say materials never ban to me bit me extended time? No. When they ban to my man, say 5 never point.
Definitely, once we are in the queue, we vote.
I know.
Yes.
But I just say material not be do 10 crowd. Say about 5 say.
That is another challenge. That is some challenge that some officers intentionally does it against some political parties.
Okay.
Oh, so for me, I think say Nankandaya yes argument.
But you hear me say register na about one thing, digital one about one thing. No. What is your view on that?
I am any different from electoral commission I am
but could be question say additional electoral commission population control data.
Amount for legal issues. Say me over CIA 91 over CIA no or see who buy the data no a idea of the electoral commission confidential into the move be crap on I want to consult
data protection law.
Yes, but then we need to ask what the year they those are the areas we need to understand. But then will be because they mentioned biometric in the law by data no say no you can
fingerprints
and also count but start data age say and by data so that one you cannot call it say we are but just legal people will talk about but Mrano also you should also publish the register on the website. In fact, this happened after the Supreme Court. I hear recommendation. And so that's how we improve in our electoral system. In the ACC of late, say yeah, and also it is part of reform that we agree in Supreme Court. Say of late, you know, if I student pool, previously, you printed without names. And your officer no do one what your polling station name and code. Since 2016. You printed a DNA code directly on the pool. In fact, declaration sheets. Now can no crap no. And from political parties, but recommendation by say we should get even the tally no. There are two. Yeah, the tally anyway. They should give it to political parties.
You can for about Kummo Center.
But officers they brain and because do no and electoral process no empenya duma this about say people man start here can answer because process ni say student pool yenya sign we are ba ko e better baby to aba no because enya political parties don kwa o e ya mo to aba so be say na enya ye.
All right, but we don't me no we no how do you see the electoral commission so start so ye na djuma sisi ade mo kuma to me yem wo sene or conducting ho going forward na
you see the process always avail himself for another issue. Electoral Commission, if I read registration, they told Ghanaians, said they are going to capture 15 million by their statistics. They end up capturing 17 million. And nobody is asking questions. Kasa is simple. A Juma no so different. In fact, when we are going to do the registration, exhibition, 2016, each polling station, and your verification machine to the polling stations. Only the verification about this time a new one. Nobody has ever used it before. Only the polling station or exhibition, you try. So the question is, how will it work even in election? We haven't yet seen it yet. Oh, so applauding what? What are we applauding today? We are applauding this wishing say you do that day a big Juma perfectly, but we have not tested at any polling station. First, we're talking about network on issues. Electoral Commission, I can agree, but at the end of the day, we didn't find them so. So for me, we are all going to help to make the system say Juma. What you say? Because it's about all of us working towards the good of the system. They say your registration, your exhibition, numbers number 2. I just remember we didn't get it so. You 17 million, and I was 17 a little over 100,000 because that was not the target that they gave us out. Okay. They say somewhere 24 hours. I think say that 24 hours, you know, what I want them to do, and he said, the officers, especially with the verification machines and the Bay this time around, they should possible allow even the agents, especially for the verification machine, the political parties, to have access close to the verification machine.
Hey, I'm going to
I don't know agents no. In fact, you see, the key issue in this election is the verification machine. And if the agent are observing election amount, nobody is given the opportunity to see, say, why didn't the airport up in the verification machine? Then what are we doing? Then what is the genuineness and fairness of elections?
Okay, Mate, my DJ Bromeda say, the last election, most supporters say accuse the NDC for some intimate quality resource. This time around, my system I already am quality resource.
You see, even that one, I'm not sitting to tell you, say, we didn't collect results. In fact, yesterday somebody was telling me, I said, MPP at 1 o'clock, no collected 29,000, which is not true. Which is not true. In fact, take their press conference was 1 p.m. on the election day. Almost 185 constituencies results. But the trend of the results, as it's going, they are likely to win the election by 1.5 million votes. Okay.
No, me can say Peter McMahon can say they will win by 54%.
Yes. But that is what they said at 1 o'clock. Did they win that 1.5 million?
But the percentage wise, you know, it was closer to 54%.
It's not exactly.
But it was a
it was a project. It made a press conference. Send an air corner. But today they tell you that yeah, result one. What we are saying is that 2020.
My ready coalition system.
Domama will be elected president December 7. Domama, we will protect that result. Jane will declare John Mahama election. So whether that issue, no, whether we are ready, and you're guaranteed that you're Juma.
Medas. Ma DJ Broye, former deputy national organizer of the NDC, and Martin and Kano, Midogana Jumedini, Kingdom TV and Kingdom FM. So, and Uti, Mammy call Honorable Dennis Abuajin, Mebana, many parliamentary candidate, Baby, you know, dear, the Diaka Sandin Funfuni, Ewo Barrot to Panosubi. Now, Menina be D and common. Honorable Electoral Commission, so far the process are so a publish and they say bit me declare results in 24 hours. But I mean,
the way that's it. I thought it'd be end this for me. I am into myself because Electoral Commission, and we put on in place. And almost say, no more to talk in 24 hours. On be declare results. When declare, no declare in 1 week. We declare in 3 days. We declare in 6 hours. We declare in 7 hours. They are here. Ghana for you here and say, Yatu a baby 39,000 polling stations. Ya kind will be legally. Otume to abamani ye. Ya kind naba. Na abana ya 2 polling station hono. Electoral Commission abede. Abebubamai. We yento kwa.
Intine hu here say Electoral Commission ebe restricting who
now waka say Electoral Commission asem no kind o man kan choose o ma shemra o mon pass emre bia is not in the act, it's not in any ally. You see sometimes NDC for one so many share kan campaign we mu because you see asem here asem we omuke we kran kan subject for discussion dero ye ba be to aba o say we are going to make an effort to ensure that within 24 hours we declare the results. That we okay we create subjects for discussion. I feel now here now what say na a village bi na ofa ho ben. Ono no on any officers kwa ye adwuma. Ono na wa hye ne normal. I feel now oba be kire ekwaya na 2008 na ovan bi any pickup bi unim 2020 is yomo dey to film. I think that 2 weeks to elections. Omo man ka the omo ba omo to be here ni dey enso ye ba ye to be here na nkofo just on to aba. No munja Electoral Commission for no munyo.
Electoral Commission play critical role.
Omo John Mahama nkasa na kache in 2016. Say Electoral Commission is an independent body and we should leave them to do their job. Leave them to do their job. This same Electoral Commission. Omo ka say omba be registration. Every process, every stage of the process. And this is for the omo court. Ni nyina before registration omo the omo court. After registration omo exhibition omo the omo court. Omba be top up. Every stage of the omo the omo court. But throughout the process, the Electoral Commission has proven to all of us Ghanaians, say they are on top of the issues. They have gone through a very, very successful registration under a very difficult situation. COVID embrace so. I want to register. I hear registration perfectly. Yenya issues biya. I ababetna baby yedri. I exhibition. The exhibition. So I manage all the situations yenya within the period. Me, I've been part of the electoral process in this country. Me but my brother more than half politics on kwana me. They were minute and FIFA. Into him. Elections a be no transparent this particular elections. Electoral commission. A number of times your friend is saying press conferences in a week. Look at what on websites, what on Facebook. Information be out PBA. We didn't used to have this. And then so the way I'm making available photo album. Baby I will be out person who didn't say woman even after exhibition. We've never had this before. Until we are making progress. And there is no reason for anybody to doubt the electoral commission's capacity to even declare results under 12 hours. In fact, 24 hours, sometimes you're underrated your capacity as a people. And this is for a very important question. 2016 results up to now, you go so try every free anchor. I'm going to be on compiled.
Director of election.
On the sort of no announcement more. One of your make us to be to date. On your announcement. Every free and corner your announcement. Up to now, I'm going to be on compile or more. Your friend is saying results. And see, some better no can say it's into me under 24 hours. But they cannot superimpose.
One can someone to me new, but not someone say and any probably.
That went to me. What's the problem? You see,
and Sasa will be.
You see, we sometimes we as any shaker as any BBA discussing. Well, see, I want to be announcing in 24 hours for whatever reason. No, that's tell me because you want bra the year Juma. So what from Brad day and I'll bet to me and you discuss. What are we discussing? Right now, Padeni you discussing. Or say or better registration in 2 weeks. Eh? A do baby no, let's all extend it. Ebony. Or say or better exhibition in a certain period. A do baby no so extend it. Why bonny? Registration could do baby no or some better top up one day or from Bra. Why are we doing this to ourselves? We shouldn't let the NDC dictate to us. It's as if they are easy BKB so many big found. BB is BKB so many because we are making for so many also. Almost so many declare results in 24 hours. Or bet or per bet declare in 8 hours. In Jamaica and so on trainer 24 hours in do because okay 24 hours and so we declare. What are we
na hobuano a bit me
I think that the EC of this country you share a process now should be able to declare results even under 8 hours. Are there okay? Sisi akodomo yen kwa mana easy mpo. Gone are the days your room be mysterious room be wa cry friend strong room ye hu de cost wo ma nipa kakra bi na hyem a omo to be 3 days. And then you and I agree say when it comes to the constituency ebedu 10 p.m. normal compiling results at least about 70% of the constituencies across the country. There are few constituencies be omo the canoe ebe crossing suo omo the boat be but 70% of the constituencies in this country ebedu 9 p.m. near Abubu MPB already be anim. So I just here. And normally no, you can't presidential and parliamentary at the same time. You to be more MP nim presidential. And you can't at the moment. It's the different the interval no usually maybe within 30 minutes 1 hour. See akrano, is in us reduce the queue no by expanding the polling stations. It's baby be a best spend 1 hour they are kind be 1,000 ballots no. And the police station be no kind more than 700 ballots.
Maybe 840.
I'm reducing now. See, there is no police station that has more than 700 ballots. It means that even count time crying, a reduce. ABM, almost the regional coalition center, but he has never been part of the process. We have never had regional coalition centers. We've always had district coalition centers. And then there be and look at the manner is simple. What it means is that at the national level they are waiting for only 16 documents. So I just here almost trying results from 16 locations. And see at the regional level they have the chance as a decentralization here. The more you decentralize the process, the more you're able to focus on the details. Until gone are the days I'll be at almost about 39,000 polling stations and then about 275 constituencies eco region, urban national. This time they are waiting for only 16 regions. At the regional level, no, 33 constituencies in the eastern region. They say under 8 hours, regional office, they can have all. The eastern region say the only difficult place, Afram Place.
Afram Place.
So I just say Afram Place. And at this time, they are using a lot of systems. Some use fax, some use email. So that make comment here. And multiple channels, no more day. And Sakura so much train hard copy resource. Now, I didn't cry the yeka. The here and say, nipa 17 million no more register no more kwa to abano. Ye be kan obi aba. Now America crap to na someone can over we. So I just say, meanwhile, this is not the first time America to America. They have never had a situation like this. Oma from Omra. Previously, they used to do it within some 24 hours. By the 48-hour near they are ready. This year, there is an unusual way. This is not a subject for discussion. Yeah, I can't say because your announcement no NDC for the B1 no more kebi. But it is needless. Or say or be declare the results in 24 hours. Or to be ya ebe bona baso. Or to be ya ebe bona baso. But when to me ya, what are you discussing?
You see, the reason why you discuss as you say MPP for ni NDC for ni. NDC for so ni MPP for ni. Two parties no any electoral commission ni. Enti in a situation that is ano. In fact, issues being
ignorance. Wow, be ignorance.
Remember, obi
ignorance because at the end of year canon. You see, that's why I made a fundamental point. Say, about ballot cast. Say, you to me kind ballot cast in 1 hour. You declare results. So Jimmy the NDC MPP. We say obi I don't find at the end of the day, nipa 17 million.
And never see the former president.
What's it?
I say. NC for interference be nema and no raise concern say ye call IPAC meeting no be obe representing MPP na ye NCA boss. Meanwhile NCA boss you suna share enema be say technological telecommunication on the day of
election. Na power no na MPP ni NCA boss.
Let me say, or say, oh yes, you see, I'm or share a national
asset. So
then you say, obey involved.
Time and now, or what power no? Now, NDC MPP in the way ANC boss na. In any case, NC for no more conduct elections. Agrono mudia elections from lose, and they know it. Or started years I did we achieve. Best 6 months ago, no started years I do mongo. Well, lose he knows it. Eti or cancel. Ebina Trump here, no. Donald Trump here and say, after a few weeks to the elections. No, start here. I don't want any mail-in ballots. They want to steal the elections for the Democrats want to steal the elections. He was preparing the grounds to do what he's doing now. He was preparing the grounds to reject the results. Me say Ghana ha. So what share? What fap your electoral process and now here? There is no way anybody can steal any elections in this country. Abano, you are two polling station here, assign a polling station. Now agents they copy a coffee. What are we saying? I don't know my NDC for a play with Ghana for United Dreams are. Me say tie they wait they make a show 38,000 or say 39,000 police stations 48,000 police stations they wait in here ye to abano police station wa ye sign ye kan we are MPP agent sign na NDC agent sign no be hard na dey ahye ne bottom akoma ne party so they make what you say it is how better TV so now declare say na do dan Kwaku for the win Mimi polling station, Latte Methodist Primary, onya 600 votes, and NDC nya 200 votes. Onya hey, because NDC folk pink sheet na, MPP nina sign NDC na say, ewo polling station wa say, nanado, enya 700, and NDC enya 100.
But
you can steal the results.
About 2012, more the court see we am.
2012, you anko say NCA interfere. You the pink sheet, no. You have the pink sheet, no? 2008 ABC they record. So what are you talking about? You are supporting my point. 2008, we went to court with the pink sheet. What is on the face of the pink sheet? And I court here then. You are supporting me. You cannot steal an election. When we went to the court in 2008, our point was that some of the figures that were indicated on the pink sheet are not the figures that the Electoral Commission did what announced. What it means is that electoral commission no they are obey their meme kana ye court what the pink sheet in bed ebe court say okwana say o see o ye pink sheet e wo no MPP asan NDC asan ye certified no wo announce ye say e wukugwa Okugwa DA MPP nya 200 and NDC nya 50 but the impatient that you can be a sign hard copy no and no credit NDC nya 150 and MPP nya 70 na court. So you can't steal. You are supporting my position.
All right.
And just noise, doom mongering, lack of confidence on the part of the NDC with what it is that they are doing. So you be kind na some ND na NCA interfere no we be ma court.
May I say, Honorable Dennis Abuaje, a former MC, a worker for a member of the communication team, Emma government, and NPP, Medogana Jumedi, Kingdom TV, and the Kingdom FM, Kingdom Herbal Center for the Kingdom Garlic Bitters, and SNA. So, which me I call Facebook, Kingdom 107.7 FM on Facebook. Meet here, parliamentary candidate in New Year, make some of your messages, and so at the amount. Honorable, what do you phone ballot paper? No, should be. So far, electoral commission processes are what femono, uhunu the same. Ya the dina babontin, o constituency no, o team no, what me a check, say, more members no, a D room. What me I said, you know, and see a bit me declare 24 hours, any other issues, but I'm into you.
And I say, Dawuro, Mechia, Ghana for you, Shayen. Echia, me leader, and me founder, Pacific Kofi Akpalu, Jumadin for 3 weeks, a month near. And I, a Chingana, you see, a science so I'm penny for you, so I say, or maybe a quine, I see a baby fire, dear Kakra. Then you know, a Ghana, ever calling and once I'm na yeka. Mechiaguna East, executive phone, any party members, say, your boy homodin, I come wreck a cra. Yes, you a prayer, come say, your bed, you to me. Ma yemfasi kani ammonia ngwana etwetwe mu aye nyina ehu bi o TV so mbe dada yen
ammonia ngwa pio agro
na wo hu se obidi box esi ho a say na we 1000 we say ni nyina 500 aha every me ho aguna is
ampa
NDC MPP no
yetumi bodi o ba me the video ni kira obehu oba member mienu ni oba ba kon te oba nti eba ne saa na yesemu bubu na say no ma yengina ye nan so ye de say the message na eba nti say 500 million ye de abei na for MP ni wini na for first 2 years hu na o say MP ni trimi adin o wini on fa habium o te ne ka o because MP no ni bank on be a bank nti wa o sika de man no 2016 back to 2020 some farmer development no nim say edu election time a upeska nti o farmer ye sa project no or dey koto account mu na election time dru a wa ba be chama mu this time around me say ba monje nso ko gina box ni chi a no wa che ni say you people are tired of ubetwen 1 month to election 2 months to election now this ka ba be dada yen twa eno so yen 20 mini enko electoral commission in samso electoral commission waye adwuma me de bia meka adwuma de wabɔ no homɔden aye bi ye nyina fiti ase anu ye hu sɛ ye fi sɛ bia adwuma no ontumi nye ba adoma ya adom wetumi aye adwuma na bedu bi odi edu sesi a sɛ electoral commission sɛ obetumi a declare election within 24 hours a me fi sɛ ono na ɔka na asɛm it shouldn't be my problem because waka che me sɛ ya to abawie no or the result ne be bobo polling station bia wanka so the mass pin sheet no minim se monte ye dia electoral commission say result no the be bobo every polling station
no so
we benya wo de no wi awasa de abo ho
exactly
ama me nana no to aba no ye ka so pa akwesi nya 8 o si da bi akosi enko kofi enko ye nyina ye kan no to ye enko kan do ye 8 so he or they having this process means say they can easily declare election within a short time because of fafo no free na your man the result from where obetumi asa afre commissioner ana obi fufuro so wo se ko check your polling station ho say the eboma me no sa na and then within short time I'm sure say they can do it me my only problem they will oko 2012 you say we source no every BBC news Ghana election commission
BBC news ne we
BBC Africa.
Okay, no original BBC. Okay.
I say Ghana Election Commission website hit by cyber attack. And no nka me feel say bet na hey. Mo be my start susu because as at now Electoral Commission can try and say ni data ni betumi hack and na to me hack. 2012 ya hack data 2016 nyina wa ha ne say electoral commission say on to me run the system nimu na ya hack. Has the hacking issue been solved? Na.
In fact, my Charlotte to say wasn't specific, say a hacker, but to say the system now they transmitting results was compromised. So
when you see the word hack, like compromise, and say there was an attempt.
Okay.
So I am asking, say, your system. I bet to me so sad na because
very important.
Yeah, she left no so near she right. And no so crab to me crazy chaos. Because we beka say na say electoral commission buy out beka say system omu to me room nti omu ye de no room dey na akoso. What is the prevention? Well, Ghana ye ma school ko enye bibia eye nipa akono say o so okobi. Because the Romano ka say me kan de bia wo TV so ka o radio so. Obi akọ school of languages. Wakosua French, wakosua Spanish, wakosua Gan English, wakosua kasa nyina bio dero. Iso onye adwuma nye. Wamba ya radio adwuma ibia na wo so okoye teacher. Omo musua languages. Tell me. Dudu asa na nya adwuma wo embassy say. Ba me no kasa mu radio station ha. O sen ka mu obi o to me translate French or translate Spanish. Na maji onu so adwuma man office because uti hey Spanish embassy for bet menya problem oba be grant interview ha ono ntumi nka brofo oba be kan Spanish kasa untumi nti friend interview. So if all the companies enya sa microphone nyina eje omodwuma e be attracting me say me ba me ti asese me ba nyi no say oh that I want to go to school of languages mebu no because oko wasting the time obi a doctor obi say within short time because me say corona me wo mu Ghana no ukosua languages you wanye teacher ube presenter
na the one you teacher and presenter no enye
teacher ni na ketu ayese wo ma banker entwem sisi na doctor entwem na hwe ne car na hwe teacher car. No, let's face the reality. Ma teacher entwem sisi na banker betwem na hwe so mo ye pe a mo ka ubio e na mo bre
banking sector na enye obi anso ni ebi so gise
fa otumiji loan e the talker oji bankers loan the talker teacher nya teachers loan the talker onya car loan. Into onu obenanti say na me hu me say pa me say
emu asembo
me hu say pa me say how are you na me hwe say pa no aboni show as talking we say wananti ache teacher ni
you talking we say you ache
what are talking teacher ni but if school of languages ye no compose office bia bank bia company bia nya translator ho ha me no obenya adwuma ye the same implies to IT hwe Vietnam. Also, Vietnam system with the hackers are mugu. They employ hackers. They pay them. Opesa also be bianwa nipa or ya de omu or na oji nejuma. Opesa will stop hacking na. I will say uchi hacker. Because no ni una ye ejuma to be make sure so be close system ma hack dey to me remove. That is what Vietnam and other places do.
Okay, say electoral commission protecting the data.
Omo protected data.
Oh, we sure so betimi aka say omo
protected. Oh, na say me no wa ha Emma 2012 for we ja to say 2012 the system was hacked. 2016 so ka say has been compromised.
2016 it here. But in
the word me ba
electoral commission the word the extent of compromise are all kind but up to when went me make
I no na make a chair no nti eno kra no the word compromise ne kra other party betimi gina so say no isi ankasa ka say it was compromised so I'm going to court for them to explain the compromise. You see, but ye adwefi ho any focus and say what is wrong say is sending me data. Share me see if we don't watch the ways of the white we will always be slaves because you call you said the koji loan the any there. So me no ti hey who so be akogina police station America ya born assume. The system is working, data is working. So if we don't build a credible data, massa, these things won't end. Ye kaka said the krana. Ebe say sibium because ye nye data ho adwuma.
Do you have problem with data?
Oh, na say Ghana any data, ye data.
Oh, you which data?
Fra kolebu sesia ana from Ministry of Health. Na bi so mo say ne. Enkwala dodo say ne wo ye hwe so mbenya ma. We don't have data. We don't have data. me say for Ministry of Education be so almost say be in a chunk do say na A ni B they don't have the data. Oh masa Ministry of Education.
They will have it.
Me ka wayeko.
Yes, no publish ohun omode.
Masa they will not have it.
And one who report.
Oh there yenko be so 2012 for we school 2012 data. Anyhow 2002 for the ebe bre afi na ekotwe fa tintin aba ebe twetwe one. You know we have to work with data. Enye sa we nka mo kin eno ani say system no ho data ni ye adwuma correct. Wunim say na free mu say na be mu say na ye say by say ameno ka say edi eyi free mu ni dia aka eno tin ya publish no nti electoral commission ya mistake wa ofi say what time no check obi a de me say me bie no straight to central region to me constituency me we no cry endorse nti me di me code no police station code na ekohwe na me say me hye ho me nya time ko check obi a de. So if you
have a team
they are working on it. Yeah, they are working on it. By na make say me no way ati he. Ye nya time ko check obi ade. Etu fi say wu hia wa. No we nyamre ye dey send no wahwem no aye. Na onye na dwuma me I feel say electoral commission has done very well. But me ka kire ni say me dey bia me ko TV so radio so ameka. Mo mayen ko sala ebiom 2022 and now 2024 say e kwa akoye card. Omo be start after elections omo start yem bie offices ni nyina ewo every constituency wa office e woni bi no koye wo so a wonim say ne wa wo be di 18 no na woni na akono akoye say de be ya 2024 ni be du ho no nya afi ni ensa akosalai mo bia bo bia.
Electoral Commission catch say by next election be you should Ghana NI4 database be basic na e dey. We are hoping
the so biomu so no afi so polling station e koto abanso me bonya me ho mpa ese nyankopon bie Ghana fo eni ni njai se be kwa kosala e polling station ato aban
enkoto en
America for to wen
and there hey openi asem na
we can do it
there you create yanom
I mean make say mo the politics na say Ghana because that the thing
we say electronic voting say na person kan
na say nipa na wu hia no kogilo no electronic voting I don't know to mouse ka say fa be year elections wa fa play na ba say aid mission US aid mission
international observers
omoba observers omoba omo dey say no mo ye no because enu hia muntimum bi some enu ti na me ne wo ye de ka twato a ye tua 1 cedi minister twemu a wen siren na eni to no wetwem minister no odi siren na twem me boa enya no kresen ye nyina enim say politicians the siren na twem e wo to boot
ye wo category of cars entry o do to boot cry list wo
bebe
I going to the say one next election ye ko saline ko to
data
ebi mu no ye use electronic voting we are sure say ya so ye ho so ebetimi di electronic
omo te so no no munim ye omo te sisi a no munim ye o hwe Kofi Akpalo logo a
computer
o ya IT man me say mo fa mayen.
Okay, may I say Samuel Ayiko do not friend Baron or your LPG for parliamentary candidate Agona East and Moten Kano Inshaba Kwabena Sami B or say I'm watching you live from Accra Central. Keep the fire burning the room. The best political program ever. NDC and MPP should give us a break because we've seen them all. So they should stop the campaigning. Kingdom, can you imagine? And also do Ibrahim. Positive change El Madina or say the level of corruption in this government is disheartening. However, the only remedy to this unprecedented corruption is to vote out Akufo-Addo and his appointees. Hashtag Ghana must or say Ghana. Okay, all right. If I know AC1, Joy Selassie, I say I'm watching live. Joy, one will be the fino ama. Nana Kwabena OPD, Ewusunyan, no suma message. So Ghana will be going backward for over 25 years if the ADM will be giving the nation to rule for even 3 weeks because his government will be full of chop appointees together with babies with shark teeth. So vote for Nanado for a better future. Hashtag still Nana and all his parliamentary aspirants were number 1 and ode and also Ebrayen. We see a friend Jedidia Sunday or say Mr. Samuel, I trust your words. May God be with you. and then give you victory. I love you. No, so the Abantuko Facebook, Kingdom 107.7 FM on Facebook. Now, UTA radio so 107.7 on Crime, 100.1 Ukumase, Kingdom 99.3, and so Ewo Sunyane, Kingdom 105.7, Ewo Tamale, Kingdom 105.9, Ewo Hu, Kingdom 105.7, Ewo Nkoko 96.9, Cape Coast 106.1. Ewo Mankesim and 107.5, and so Ewo a year Takra de NFA Kingdom 107.7, so Ewo who and so Ewo Facebook and so obete yen can message ba ye bekin kan ede ama afa yen fa campaign ho sem na yen fa no enwie na yema atiefo emremu bi no nkron abo campaign ahodo ekosom the former
some information there's some information sir. I think that it has been clarified. Information. Yes. Okay. But I'm even disappointed. Say we're a parliamentary candidate in his constituency. As someone now can against the MP, no, which is not true. Do I say Sika on the video, no. I'm in trouble. By the one who video, Sika video. What's the video? See one. Yes, video. When you watch, have information and use it. Then you have this problem. This woman is an MP. MP is Emma, almost sister, demand loans. She was doing this one. When they don't do the work well. So on that time now, she was telling them, say, Sikani, you do any tell them, let's call her and ask her. I
am telling you that if what he's saying is true, then the MP must be arrested.
What arrested?
Listen, I have been an MC. No MP. No MP has access to physical cash from an MP's common fund. Which fund? That is what but that private fund. Secondly, say the private fund. Musa Sukranche no vote buying. Which vote buying? I don't want Honorable to go there. Asema we cannot. Okay, some simple. I didn't do is it true? Sir Minister MP no ekoyi sika we also the that was the point I now make, and I think he's right. Thank you. It's basis of that statement, and it's a man for a sika in thousands. Referring to that woman, that's why I couldn't even mention the woman's name. But the woman was holding video. Kwaku was holding money on the video.
There are people too that are using government contracts or government projects like road. Almost to the G. You see, listen. I'm saying this. This is strange.
Where is strange, Paul?
When government send like Officer Chief Executive of Maslock say Yejumabi, she go to ND and use the money on tabletop. That becomes what is wrong. Okay, ND parliamentary candidate. We all spoke against it. Right. This issue, even she came to explain the issue. Explain what? You have an explanation for a video that we cannot see. Another person doesn't have an explanation. Even though a Maslock sika na yede originally no emrama ho kwan se yemfa monkrofo besia but enye that particular moment na wo ko election no na wo ko bosa besia no wo bedwam me Maslock sika no enye bedwam ene ebo besia ye bodwa na ya sika no. The same way applies to Poku Aso at the end say even I'm happy you are bringing this to this issue. Let me. So let's say it and then so it is that system and the amount for Emma loan be on the Mumu. When you say Emma loan, the government is giving NBSS idea now. Loan the NGI document also. It's going on in the villages. Yes, say Queenstown Kochiche is video. Let me finish.
That's why you said you wanted to clarify.
Again, let me
show video. No. Mami no e to vote no. Yemi ni abema all campaign. Mami no e discuss to me ni abema.
Mesremo, yemi ase. Ye fa nu ntwe ho no na yenya kwan ka campaign se no bebre wo mu a e be kan so ye de we be say ye time.
You have to correct it.
Yeah, me da say. Enti ye fa we entwe ho na ye nkọ anim. Omanpani Mahama ene wakasa wa santima o say eja pasika no amanfo a edi bi no omon femra ansa no aba ba mu nya sa oba obe prosecute omu nyina ene ensema wodo so a ekoso manpani akovoter region oba eastern region. What are the messages at the end of Ghana for to before na issues are area near infrastructure, jobs, education and roads and also infrastructure no dey. And then as a corruption no pejanimu eba 2016 election corruption was a major issue, but this particular election not corruption any major issue until recently Medo resign and then manema eba and all these issues eba up. So what is the issue I dey call election mu this time around? Me hwe ebreno you were just about 20 something minutes I see the yes discussions here na ya metie fon so abemu bi enti ye be che na kakra 8 minutes ora ma digi bi me fia so
again on me.
Oh say well minim so na o kasa ya che first one me fia so enti makwa ba say first me fia so any problem why
corruption right from Nanado Ebeye president, corruption became the campaign issue for 2020. Because of the 3 months in Akufado's cabinet, and boss issue $5 million liter oil issue ne buy. Yeah, where Juma and Nanado, what I say, because he is a head of corruption, he cleared that person. When even BNI Ekoye Wenjuma. So right from the beginning, Nanado SAT pays no edit to say his government is corrupt. So you need even now to put eye on him. So he started from that area, then the corruption started growing back and forth. Corruption never started say a grow. And any time under Nanado, anybody aware corrupt activity, Nanado end up promoting him, whether direct in money or mind. Obakai Tiwa woko chiu friends say A+. Said now may idea but to corrupt somebody's mind just for the government to look good, The president promoted her to the CID boss. And it tells you how the president is ready to even work to welcome corruption. Wait, at the Mary, I'm in the start issue. The Mary MPP catch Ghana for near say a Mary deal a corrupt. In fact, MPP campaign major was a Mary in 2016. In fact, when they came, their first project, Amudi at this LED, just to tell Ghanaians, say, you can say corruption, they end up even increasing the money I can want them to about 1.2 billion. Account, MA Pamu, Bachada, Kaisa issue, when the issue came up to, yes, say, a car, or man penny say, well, bounty misleading. So he even have to even ask the minister to resign. And at the time up, a friend said, Amidu, a issue bar out. Ambassador resigning because he have a president who is not ready to fight corruption. And because he said, well, a corrupt person. And Konya di for Amobia, it not became to confirm, say, Nanado, a man for a out to say, when you're corrupt, what we believe say is corrupt leader, no, it shows. Because nyama iti see na in terms of corruption, don't mean fight ibia. Wakasa pe omoka say, a friend say, excavators. When the excavators issue came up, they denied it, say BBNC. It ended up say original vice chairman. So now the leader where say nyamano. When excavators were flying back and forth. All these issues, the president is not showing the will to show. And once Medo now came out, you can say, Manya a Japan issue, the Japan issue way, I start here when NDC and the civil society I can say corruption. The president don't even push. The president sat in his office assent to the document. I can say, well, no, papa, because his minister, who is his family, have deceived him again. In fact, the president assent. In fact, after the approval of the document, also my penny about appointing, I can say, on what you show me, and we say, a Japan deal, no, problem be anymore. Yes, I'm telling you. He even mentions say, they don't like this country.
So if a man penny can say, but no refer the Japan issue to Martin to say on your corruption risk assessment.
In fact, before even getting to that point, he even brought it back to Parliament. What we told him not to do when he rushed, why did he come to Parliament?
I'm confused.
Yes, the issue, the president have referred the issue of Japan back to Parliament.
Japan was sent to Parliament for an amendment. Japan akasa passed in 2018. 2020, the core Parliament core amendment. Minority raising issues. A core cabinet. Yejitumu ebeyemra. But directive core say finance minister omampani refer the issue no Emma office of the special prosecutor say on film. And no catcher finance minister say on train say obey issue IPU no. So say a year report in bed.
I said, "Oh, Chimmy, Membrano." Me say after MPs boycotted that approval. Or after the approval, do you know they have now president have also now referred back the deal back to Parliament?
I no yeah after say Martin report in the bank, Senate president refer back to Parliament.
So was the president misleaded in signing that document when they rushed it to Parliament? If it is yes. What kind of president do we have that always minister would mislead you?
But on cancer.
Now, why did he send it to Parliament? When by the time you do now did an assessment report, who's the report? That's why I'm saying is when by the time you made a report, submitted to the president now certain people now respond and say, I didn't think I wanted that report to come out and penny. Okay, in their report, say you must say independent. You have even go on to prosecute. I'm something when you investigation. So on what grounds am Mampeni J2 say assembly enya what they call Parliament? On what?
Assembly say.
No, now I'm saying say they are even claiming say until away when your investigation.
Tio, Pacho Tio, enyanti asakakra. Reports no ye de Martin do say a Japan Ukrainian start here. Enti koko hemu say boni bi wo mu ana. And Martin the report and say there were reasonable suspicion of bid rigging and corruption. Underlining word near reasonable suspicion. And now there are certain processes almost for the procure services of transactional advisors no and no so for say any procurement law no any financial management act no amfa no man pen say say let here there monsan fan ko parliament na monsan ko hem na sachire bi wo ho no mu a omunye ansa na Japan akasa na satia ye adwuma.
So you see that is where we stood on say that transaction same as a PDS some people use a fake way, corrupt way to get a document approved for the president to assent to send to Parliament the first time. No, Obia Ebony be, I a corrupt issue be. That is why the president is saying, John Mahama is saying, say, when he elected, Omwa Amanfa and Papa, and ye Juma Edis they should bring the money because Omwa procurement issue. So your procurement no one in year, because what you have done, you have deceived the country. And these are the people who told us about procurement. They even have a minister for procurement. So how came say Yatima procurement? Yatima any problem? Because they are planned to loot this country.
The explanation of the finance minister and say there be a issue bond, say bond, Momo Tundi second bond, any all other previous bonds are you for transactional advisors, but you find Parliament. It is a way so of a transactional advisor on this Japan deal. So in Najimuna,
none of fire no process of the fire and I can say, and I can say, Madame Mono was a process of procurement and wrong. And I did a sisu idea, Jumano, and that's what the president accepted. Say, Saquano and coalition Parliament and going to be. And that would have gone to Parliament. But I'm saying, say, then somebody has misled the president. As Bocha Jakun and Pamono. But the president, because as corrupt as he is the minister, is his family, he cannot act on that one. In fact, you see, when you listen to even my time to resignation, I think people before resign say, I didn't tell one penny letter document in come to do what? But you know, after one penny, any document one penny, you know. 1 penny, Medo didn't ask him to call the Minister for Finance, but the President called the Minister of Finance to come and answer. Did Medo ask him to call the Minister of Finance?
Because rules of natural justice.
That is why the man says he's a judge. He should have asked Amidu. He should have asked him.
But now Amidu no any say at the caliber as a caliber of unknown state channel or your report to be so befre other side nebi say then
so is the president also knows say you don't call the citizen to the spot because a clearing agent, so he's calling his family to come and catch my idea so we can clear you. Well, the president did the right thing.
All right.
No, only me say in the report for the campaign purposes, Airbus issue, but the president called John Mahama to come and listen to him.
But there was
I'm saying John Mahama. No.
There was no comprehensive report on John Mahama.
Report I say. After the investigation.
But you see, when Airbus came, you know, Omanpeni referred the Airbus to special prosecutor. Exactly. Even before Ejapa. Exactly. But Medo was quick to do Ejapa 65-page document, leaving Airbus. And just a paragraph of Airbus.
You are doing the service to this country. No, I'm saying that you are doing this. No, listen.
Ocho Omanpeni response of the man Medo now. Or say, Sanko Peso influence Medo. Uncle Becca and say, question Airbus because I want to make benefiting because I know they are against me opponent.
And that's why we are doing the service to this country. The Minister of Finance was ready to release APO to go and to take the money. Okay. He was on scanning them.
Because they're lawful.
Fine. On scanning them. And once open in them in there. Then you need to correct that issue. That is why he has to send a problem new one. By now, the government have gone for the money. I'm a time to check risk assessment. You know, like a problem new one. By now, I just have scanner.
Sure.
He was doing it to help the president because an emergency on one penny scanner. So you see, that question now, I didn't know whereby what putting in one way. In fact, the Minister of Finance was starting process. I don't see him. Mammy like a cra. I mean, wow. Nanka me do buy no. Nanka problem be anymore. By now, the Minister of Finance, I just can't do that. But because corruption or munti, that's why you stop. Now your people are finding ways. I need to rush. If you didn't rush, Nanka me no. Nanka sika, your gun sika, and your mobile, and yeah.
Okay.
That is the fact of the issue. So this issue comparison, I didn't rush on a Japan. So when Auditor General, there are certain issues. So I'm your auditor now, at the parliament. They normally go say year by year. But the moment to be serious on my move, then they ask them to move into that one to get that report. And I see.
Sure.
So when I didn't tell me doing the area because now has been exposed to corruption. I didn't talk about but you are going to take the money.
As Somadi Jibril, a former deputy national organizer for the NDC and a member of their communication team now, T. Yankona, Honorable Dennis Abuaji, and Sumintino on issues are afi the Ekotoaba campaign issues no Ekoso corruption Samunso Abba. Senamekano, yes, starting this year, you know, corruption issue no. Issues are not yet to a banana and count, but I'm saying a pagan mood in India and also economy. Honorable, I mean,
the room that say, but obvious NDC they are struggling with the campaign. To see now, clearly 2 weeks to elections, they don't have anything to tell Ghanaians as to the reason why they should vote for them. 2016, Niama and Ghana for Jina so to Abano. Sa 2020 elections, sa no mami no mukako compare. 2016, answer no mampeni na dan kwaku for the beba be mu. Na the economy na tete up and some to the extent say Omampeni John Dramani Mahama at the Ghana kwashe IMF fonsa say Omani be do no to be mbubium into mo hweso ma no into okoje de friend bailout eno Emma IMF fonso de bra bebre ma yese se mo se ye hweso ma na mo ntumi ye biom dia ene no mebi wo ha mo so ye be bra mo a ese sa no wan mo ye de mo ntumi ye dedi kan dero omo hye ye se ye ntumi fa edumayefo e wo public sector biom omo block here from having access to so many other supporter and can naturally be to me agenda day yada chichi o man no ejina sade no so ntima yesika sam ye basa enunti allowances and nurse for teacher for gi a omutumi ko school e mo hie ni ba eni osike ni batumi tena faako e de chichire omo daach no e ma sa allowances no mutwemu eno e ma na Ghana ha aban adwuma ye for ye adwuma oye adwuma 1 year na esi etua na years by 12 months na aban ateso etwemu na omo etua na 3 months because ne ye ni sika e de be den ye de betua sa akwama no ejina so e ma kanea edundum eba Ghana ha ema ne ba additional emukura na efe no dum so to the extent say na the oman ni hia ne sa ban betumenye sika na ode akoto fuel na fango na wetumi dia eden etumi dia fuel generators no na yetumi dia aye adwuma instead na economy na atitidinti aban under John Dramani Mahama entumi enye sa sika no ankototo sa fuel na yeden ampower generator no generators na yentumi ampower ninti edundum ba Ghana ha ema enwuma eseye eguye ejina enu sinti no enwuma edwuma yeso mo ye no mo teso and through that it is omo pamo Ghana for bebre free enwuma mu ntimi no ka say in 2016 na ka yes show ya Sambre 2016 November na openi amofa or the generator or the generator and the plant in the power studio yi. What it means is that the cost of friend is running the company be cost and it is so cutting down on staff any salaries into yin ko for bebredi enya happy o cost so many media houses so be kaya o kai say joy multimedia Sambre ni na no so no mu yi nkofobiti say na atoshi mu ni ade nyina edi. They actually explained it say because of the doom so they have to cut down on their labor cost sanu ma we and Ghana for baba hwesa nya bi eda so ho na se ni ho dia na so mampeni na danko ku for the betuma be so sa na ma no dia eno na Ghana for hwesa to aba wo Ghana ni na obesa ne ba teacher training ni nursing training college no o baby sa no ho say anya bi o mo allowances na etumi so o ma se kakra mo hie ni batumi ko bi no amampeni na duro nkoku for the sheboso de baba o de aba na o de aba de no mo hweso de to aba no edwumayefo any business owners ebisa say anya bi akane ne gina so na kane ne gina so de no mo hweso de to aba ma na danko ekufado unemployed graduates association na wo ho no omo bi so mo sa anya bi da so wo ho na any wo de a eno na graduate omo university hweso de eden e de to aba ma na danko ekufado na do make specific promises o see oba or the one district one factory beba Ghana for baby so mo ho say anya bi district no factory be man ekwapem no to ba ekwapem no so nyina be se akwa pasare akwhwe say anya bi agro farms e wo ho ana agro farms wo ho de a na say na danko ekufado one district one factory no kind no de aba nti e be hwe so ayeden ato aba no Ghana for nyina e ba be hwe say anya bi sa boshe na do e hyeye say obema $1 million one constituency back constituency na dey infrastructure development no anya bia sa infrastructure na yeden aba na say infrastructure na bade a na ekwapem not for omba behwe 90 and over projects a aban na ye wo ho no mo de ato abama aban no so yeden on san so ento so sa normal way na ye do call into the elections in the next 2 weeks na say ka say be ka corruption here omu nya nan enyina so because on my way mu fiti kwame nkroma breso ebepem na danko ekufado breso o mampeni ba kope na ono ankasa ya site ne say waje bribe o mampeni ba kope obi anka ho na what is obi say wabane bribe obi da what na be president what say ya site no baby ba koda say ono na president waye corrupt wakoje bibi na has never been cited in any corrupt acts in this country, his life as minister and his life as president. Omampeni John Dramani Mahama pe eno ye omampeni a ono ankasa embre ote akonya so yetumi point kire de say wo wakoje bribe wakoje fraud and ado contract amobi omampeni John Dramani Mahama pe eni omampeni a office so say omampeni dada odi global shame abre oman no in the Airbus saga. Airbus for ankasa render apology to the SFO in the UK say no credit omo the bribe 5 million euros. Emma obi owa Ghana high for the government elected official one. No more the fa sani pan ni nua so. Ni nua no ye fa no Samuel Adam Mahama. Samuel Adam Mahama no so owo nua ba ko pa o ye government elected official e wo Ghana ha ene o mampeni John Dramani Mahama. Ye keka ya akosi ye no. Special prosecutor Martin Amidu say in the same Japan report oka ho asem no otwo wo mu say ne report awaje free SFO nyina ene hwehwemo wo ye nyina a kire say government official one na SF4 kan one sem say ono na Samuel Adam Mahama eje bribe 5 million euros brand no e your mampeni John Dramani Mahama enu nti no se ye to aba we wi a obebeki shows investigate on mampeni John Dramani Mahama the same at na me do so na tamo ye attorney general or throw report Emma President John Evans Atamel say the vice president the same John Dramani Mahama into some shady deals, corrupt activities be the negotiations are all year embryo planes be another auto. There is no way I can corruption wa my way more. Fiti Kwame Nkrumah or mampeni be about odi nimguasie public shame any global shame abro my way as John Dramani Mahama. But you see, yen kan nyina amfo no Ghana for the ye gina supporting ato aba afiwe 1.2 million children. Hey, free SHS no. You can't almost show me. You beka copy 2091 because 1.2 million Ghana for ma. And then me no ka say. Omo here say ombeko hey every year now over 90,000 Ghanaian children omo traffic because omo who for this community ombeko school. Eku not. Now almost every year 700 of your man omo to be into asonko school. 700 a year over 50% of Nkolomocho BEC our municipality nim. Enti se ne de akola ni hia na se obedware school atare kra ban de amano na wafa de bag abo ne chi na wako school a eno ho asam ne ebeka so mo pu so mo mpeu free senior high school ne de ye de no na ekọ elections nim so mo pu so mo mpeu ye de one district one factory na ekọ elections nim so mo pu so mo mpeu ye de napco 100,000 graduates no na de ekọ elections
esma lumu lusu and am lusu the fight against corruption ti ye kan say na wo kan na mo si free education
me say so mampeni Mahama any your mampeni na nado ne yakwakoto aba omo mienu no kire me dia wate say obi abodi din say oye into corrupt act apart from John. What is obi appointed figures and nado da? Tell me. Even as minister and as president, we are not going to allow the NDC to divert the attention of these elections. The election has been won 6 months ago. It has been won on the economic progress of this country. And we are not going to... How many years had it been in 2008? You're going into 2008. This same group of people, almost printing fake bank statements. And the file on penny conform penny for the Nante Ghana Hina. It's Ghana for a They have seen them before. They know how they are. Omunim said this is their modus operandi. The only thing that NDC for to me the bar by mu. They say, Omu be chan running contemporary MPP penny for so. No more no more be go mine no say or mind your college. Ye real fee. There is nobody in this country and real fee. Say 2016 na Ghana is rumored ruin. Ye real fee da. Ewo my way mu say 2012 2013 14 15 16 na ye Ghana ye mrante enye enye ye real fee ye da say national health insurance gu no to the extent say card no na a worthless and for so be dey enu so and these are the things I hear the elections ye ka corruption there and then ka jomama ye fa nanim kra ballot paper so because when the onankasa ono nankasa as a person any president no wajiska.
Honorable Dennis Sabuaje, a former equivalent of MCN, member of the government communication team. Nana Achia Papa Biose, Honorable Aikwe is the right leader for Aguna East. Victory awaits you, Honorable. That's a year Edward as a yaw a free Ewopon Berry and Uncrofodim no see the room. The NDC communicator always divert topics. Hashtag for more for Nana to do more for you. Greetings to women organizer Madam Kijin for Anadia or the MIA and Aliko Carlos or say on also the fee a Zungu Ablekuma Central on the day say please tell the NDC man that no amount of desperation will change our mind. Vote number 1, vote for MPP. Yeah, that's Evangelist Adum Yesu. I say good evening, Mr. Host. How are you doing? Please, can you ask the NDC man how much NDC lost with STS housing projects, okay, and where is the houses? Okay, that's the evangelist for also message that they are bringing. So Obeko Facebook Kingdom 107.7 na yakin kan the amount. LPG for a day na Ghana for ehwe edi ato aba afi. In more assessment, no. And then I share the actual about
Nema obu boss no be any why be ka say ube ye film. I was say a shedding. because 2016 Ghana ha ye nyina ye hu said dia na party in power ebo abandada ne chi in corruption bas branding ene hu keka hu nyina eti aban bia de ye ni say o me corruption so sen wo de ana so me de say de say eno na ye omo chal say na ye omo we na wo de awo ye ne say that means so justify say wo de na wo ye no eye but ono wa ye sen o ti ase ena mumu di amu ye say the comparison wow e di Ghana nyanti mimi hu say obi ekọ wi akokọ ni achi na tuma na ye me mombo na misuma no sanse ono entumi anye word anye politician nti ono na sem de ba ntem na ani ajeje no akọ akodem but obi onu we hu say o di Ghana sika papa ye ni tua ne say ya na e de no committee ada na nipa no ko wi akokọ no wanchi committee amana sa ujeli no ada na nipa no onu ko yi obi ade one tea committee say en hwehwe mu reason ti okoyi obi ade ka uti committee aka bo se komode no nye adwuma enti no kofo obi ade the same way a politician there na ebeti committee say en hwehwe mu ansa ye ne o makogina court say jailium committee kra to me hwehwe mu ye ka say o onye eboni bia enti normal voter ne kasa ndu echire corruption ye ni sizes o if you are corrupt you are corrupt. And nothing a bisa excel late former president John Dramani Mahama went to me and I'm not corrupt. Obisa say I was in office and I said in normal life. You can't run away from corruption. You manage corruption. You do away with it. Because me no kasi nipa na ede ade na man so onye no corruption aba ho no. Election time was sponsor political party bill. Ye ntua ne ka o so tiniska. E kan we no science obeboa party na ka ho beboa yen ye wi aye ma o contracts sa nipa no disika untumi nche no because we such a so we can't run away from it mo be unjustify enye ebon so it is part corruption ye behwe two parties ni nyina has been tagged with corruption ye behwe no ye be sanhwe development ye behwe free SHS ye yaka say ye yenso ye ba ye hu say ye no ye the free university be so two parties ni gusu sre yen say dia also wo MPP a ka so be free SHS a sre wo no also na o power obi ka free university wo sre no me ko betumi a justify say secondary school say wo Ghana no edo so say university and say what me secondary school na boarding house compose nyina ka ho mpo no free a university boarding in ka ho university wo beji hostel no betua ne separate en ka fees ni nyama ho na wo se anu entumi nya na wo sre a na ese child benefit ye betua akwala bia na wo se enye good policy na bebi a wo tu car ana wo tu plane kokoji sike free no no tumi ye bia no sorry na Ghana ndika o de Roma ka wa ha mesan ka bem Ghana ndika o woni America ka o de gogo na hwe something $1 trillion Ghana there you do 1 trillion me shop say you do a quarter of it
274 billion
Ghana cedis so ye de sa how can we develop because so koje busia na oje fia what he play CK free mu dero what it nyama kitikiti bi efrim ti butaya o de koje sa loan na ntumi nye enti dero ye kone ekobo busia kese na esi busia we there it is for road near by constructing Ghana roads now including
forest bob besiana mu nidia
eno na make say di no mu di nti na amaye risky no because said your kojine so nti ni die easy sika na so ni die me wa asesi a obi beja 500 Ghana mama say o kuta mama me ba beji later me fi say so nti me di amenya ahyem mo fa 2 billion mra say o disi your mama na hwe say me to me di me saka 1 cedi mpo mu a
who be ready so be
because so mo kwa no makoje fia ni ntumi nya hwe ntie ntumi mbobosia se bosia we there it is for road near constructed the whole roads in Ghana near fato sisi o ano so within 1 year na 2 years and na 4 years in government no we betumi ati sa ska ne kotua sa loan back enya foforo so abe another thing wow it's corruption there me say we ye Ghana na o pese Uye je pa na udi ska mani ko echire dia no join politics. O udi ska ye nchew. Udi ska ye nchew. Because udi ska ni echi wo politics mu a ye nim time a MPP for opposition. O mo de list of nkropo a corrupt e ba ye o mu din any omu informations ba e ka by this time monchi ye kra ne dia o say ka at least ense se ebehu ba kumpo nam so ono kra de ndu ho because you have the evidences, you have the records to prove say nipa we corrupt ye nchi no nam ye ka ye say witch hunting na witch hunting ye before ne hunting no wo ye before o say hunting wo kwa sorry sesi o so for ka kire so wo na ye before a wo be hunting no it's the witch hunting witch ne hunting no. If it is witch hunting, they should hunt them. If they are witches, what is the meaning of witch hunting? Unye before why never hunting? Unye before near hunting. So if truly say nipa no ni ubo mua, this is not a matter of witch hunting. But ye can na semfu fraba be twanu pa na media for ni obi aye ja to ho ye kofa new issue na ba nti say omo sheda create news politicians mu hu ye. Se news bi ba na ebobo so a na de ba ku bi aba be room se se ahwan na ka jeje asem Medo asem ba ye what is obi ka Rollins asem media fo nyina aka ho maka 2 minutes ba se ka Medo asem be twa mu an ka Rollins me sure say ka media fo kra na mo planning na yie as ebusuafo esom. You see, so we will talk and kosi bebia na me se mi suma voter no tu aba ni we no komo dinia wo hu so bibi da baby wa kwakofa na ese ko serve won sanwo onu e na misuma no but we mu de emra nchiom
Baron asam no de eno ana waka no enti ye behwe Ghana Medical Association a serve notice say COVID-19 said ya ye political parties no e bom obra no abrea before say former president Rollins be wono na yenya average cases per day 130 until start say epejanimu within 1 week ni wo ne ba ya suspended campaigns ni nyina no na a drop here na ye just about 40-60 cases a day make I say omasan started. So from Ochina Ekono, you better who say cases no a started Kosoro. Ghana Medical Association for Bokoko say senior your politicians no bomb brano our campaign more aka 2 weeks Ochina 2 weeks pepe ne ekoto abano say yan hwe hu yi ne ya mo ho ban COVID-19 cases e wo Ghana no ebeji ensem nti eya futu ayesi nyina de tu ye hofo ebiem ene yenuanom Burkina Faso for eto aba and enipa do na ntimi anto because the hardest groups e wo ho no tututuo ne bombe ne manema ti nipa ne pi kura ntimi anto aba ne bi omo so aton so a violence akoso bibire wo ti say ye de tu ye hofo na ye de sua de ye nso ye kwa abatu mu ye kwa ahoma so e na ye ma atiefo nso emremu ebi ewi a na eni empenifo no abono tofa 0302 549929 0302 549929 and 0302 547200 0302 547200 Mr. Kingdom Herbal Center for ena eboan ma ye ne wadi nkomo omo the Kingdom Garlic Bitters na Mr. Oba Jum Radio no ana Jum TV no na tie mi wo phone nim se wo kasa na wo tie ho a memo akọ na obi obedi e share keto esu no na ye program no Abdul Dramani wo betemu ani so memo ajo anwumre Dramani oti me kan memo ajo
yeah
okay mami ti omiya
MBB guy not no look at corruption as a man there. I have a question maybe some intimate as a moggan.
Eko o fresh so beside someone now better adwun en komo edi no.
It's like some no.
All right, me da ko ase ko minim nia opese wo kan ha de oba watie nti watie nkumo ni nyina nti oba wadwen kire wo ho no na waka wabre a wonyidi obi atam kusi me ma adwo kusi na dwat sen hello kusi utime kan
meti on kan openi
okay mpacho ma mintie
yo anyumre me chiamu
ya je so
nemo mo Dawuro NDC ni ne kasa o mayenti ne kasa no krao interjection ne doso nti mesero eyama yeni ane kasa na on flow afi me pesen bisa MPP ni na no kasa ne se o se corruption won't mean fan tare na nado na I was misled no eno ye why na kasa asem no enti sen ko mo anchina sabrinka emfa mu nkoi nko mu ni se sika na na nti mo mu mfanta gi na na de say wonye corrupt oye corrupt because oye clearing agent me da say
men so me da say good evening KBBB Bruno is K na Bruno tsen
me ho ye ke odobro so we
oba de ado me ho ye pa ma minti o
yo nya me enka ho wai
amen
yo me da say we de I me we bitia your president incoming President John Dramani Mahama order number 2. Ni MP Sunyina order number 2 no. Ghana for muntu aba fama papa wina ombra to Ghana ye. Dawuro sound say it didn't say kata se send Friday kankano. They say I do 126 intino. Ye chama ministers 125 na do man penyina kaona 26. Na oma mi bisase anti Martin Hamidu asemu ebeto honom no anti MPP for you fi said da omu veki papa we no ena o ka che omu say jo mama some o kai ni nyina no eye perception
okay me da say obi nso ento aso awudu kasa fisunya awudu mpacho ma minti we
no kana mo ka say na na do nya cross dia me no mo nya adin because the enti na Martin Hamidu say what? Hello.
Pato miti opa.
Me ti enti na Martin Hamidu resign. Enam corrupta omu yenti eno resign. Enti se MPP ni se na do yenti me fa corrupt nkonko tare no ho ana obua. Me da se munu nya menya adwuma.
Men so me da se eja ni mo wo fanko bere eja ni mo me ma adwo nwume. Eja ni mo me ma adwo.
Dawuro. Dawuro me chiawo me ma good evening.
Good evening, Pacho Maminti.
Dawuro ma jo so na me chiawo. Me ma good evening. We are Dawuro dia ma me mfa so na me ma NDC for nti. Kon. NDC for me ma mo ate say. Sa amani abeto no. About 24 days or 42 days or woman you money, woman ya there, woman lusu, woman mini. And a moment find yet the Debia 24 hours via woman to Omagumi now.
All right, let us say a fair Naminsa Camp do Dramani, I will be Chimwini, so Dramani Mimajo.
Hey, Dawuro, or what to say?
About the Adam Mihoy announce way.
Oh, Dawuro, more about so na Dawuro, and MP, honorable. Benjamin such honor have for deputy minister with Demo. There were young Benephobia or more yet, my papa, Edema MPP Amunoko, ye deputy national communication director, Madame Jennifer, on KINGDOMFM of Niagro, and I just saw Mr. Sapon, almost the founder and the president, Patriotic Voices, almost so, almost Mapa, the boy MPP Amunoko. The best Ghana for you now, 7 December, ye more than permanent go to a Bamfama or Samunoko. You best sentiment half an in a month, and you are sometimes so boy my power sentiment.
All right.
You best say, Ubi, young Papa, young Fama, and people.
Ramani, I say, Ubinso and Trason to Bana, what in Chianosuna when you're crying, I can ask them. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Kwaku. Nyamia from Jenkan.
And Council Paris soon to say.
Nyamia Daroma Sumboko Kwaku.
Okay, Maminti.
Yo Kwaku Maminchi America wakasa papa ampa untimi mfakita so she foreign na dan Kwaku fa mincha me bo na wo feri corporate abafo ko just antene mageda ko da for MC Kwaku aba ye kwa 2020 mfa so de anana fado e de ama Ghana fo se de opa sugumu ne mpatemu a nkurase afiti nyame bo wiase na wonya chip compound da na PC boafo kwaja asante epie ni mu na omanya chip compound kwaja ase akrabo kwahia de to ene na afefo no ho apato na wo be kwa kwhwe na wo ato ukodi Jabin South nso akofi be fi pie nim ene aika project bo na chi dom na wonya chip compound ahoro at the same time marketer
all right meda say ubi so entraso mame fanko dinchira tichire good evening.
Hello.
Openi bacho e fro saying.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Good evening.
Fine.
Bacho Udin.
I'm talking to Duncan. Because it's very.
Okay, Duncan Mamintire.
Okay, I'm sorry. Discussion I'm here. Ni tete am person buso question ni say wo hu obi a wakus mo fini.
Duncan jinayi why? Duncan jinayi na homa no twhwesi. Okay. Yemfa osei ewo kumase ebuaka osei me majo.
Mejo so.
Bacho Mamintire.
Na de make kan say ebo mabaso wo ekwan ya mo fa so am ye hunu ekwan ya esesi ye fa so to yaba na me bo MPP ni na baso no krepa no wo kan si e kan se asema special prosecutor de ba yi against MPP ene yi say no credit a ene na wo ba nyina hini ha box side a ma ma lusu abawieye wo sign de ma wonu a ene na nka de corruption since ade wi sa de no kraka na mra so mutwam ye to aba no on the 7th ni wi a and this will be a me sign contract be a beam. What lose to a barrier me sign contract at the Mawunia. I know the Eshawudin.
Meda say,
our young Kamoshi.
Ajimai Ekasefi Yeji, Ajimai Majo.
Yeah, this makes you know a bit of food.
Yeah, you super, my auntie.
Kakrame can say, and said, Madame Asine, Pensema, and now Chamo Chama in Agana Pwin na TV. Na Kakrame can say, Nanado, Abia Wayama Ghana for dear. Nim as died the bedano. And to Miss Regana Puina say, Yen shared my papa, Panayano. Titu any 3 HS now, what the Abama the same of thing in a Bucon. Yen just name Fanto Abama Papano.
All right, may I say, Mienko Homano so good evening. Hello, good evening.
Evening.
Patrick Frost and Akasefi fan.
Mekasefi, your friend Dan came Mekasefi Kedi.
All right, Dan, Mamint you.
Mekasefi Dan Kedi.
Meet you, Dan.
Your friend Dan Key. I'm saying, you know, say. Mekasefi, you know, say. Na, Nanado, Oba, so no, Ofa, Apuriano. Sabi imprediya sa. Who said John Damani eye kronfo no.
Me da say. Munyi ni friso. Tu kasa, asama obe kasa, obe to sebi ngwan pediasa de se woka. Nti wo ya na waja eka. Oba ma kasa honte. Ye say ofra Jum Radio no, TV no na ma etifo enti wonka 0302 549929 0302 547200. Menfa Awudu ewo Ebuaka. Awudu, good evening.
Good evening, Dawuro.
Achima Ebuaka na Asante Ebuaka.
Asante Ebuaka.
Mami nti weja.
Me fato mo hu ye die.
Oba de adum.
Me fato Dawuro, sometimes na maybe wo ha we are in fact my program na ma ya yes ya NDC for the ninja. Sometimes ya ni pa kasa ya uta ni some bebree ma na some kaya yenya ho ntie ni but MPP ni no utimi jano man flow na opejo pebia
onia
ya na yi ya ma ana ya
fa audu timi meti me say si obi a metena ha na omeka na asemo a opeso ka no nsore nkwa anka hu hia se host bia betena enti mo ask maybe start the relevant questions ti hu hia se bisa question maybe sa what Meda say. Enti yanko ahomane so na yemfa good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Dawuro.
Patro Udini be akasefi.
Arobe de Meda say Pato ni obi free KINGDOMFM.
Pato, maminti o.
Dawuro me da say. I'm ready the American say. On the 23rd October 2018, Omam Panida da Jomama. Okache Ghana for say, why am from so? And to me, be say, now I'm from Swabing and Oyaye. It is a better Ghana, the whole nation. Oh, be a the Ghana, Shebre, and the Ghana. Yamambu, the Sha, I'm a ne, Okache, so I am from Sona, but now I'm a ne. What's some Bium Abestua, some from Sona Swama.
Meda say enfa nsi o enfa Eliasu ewo Tetima Eliasu mi maajo
hello
Eliasu mi maajo
me jozo ni abejafo
yo abejafo jo so pacho momenti o
so I am wasam na mo kana me pesa me kira ma adwen kakra
yo yeti o
nse ye bla panyin no wate ye ka say corruption akufo adum ye corrupt yes de enemy say mampanyimfo a mbedi kwa mu nyina yenyanti zo obi abaka se mampanyi bi hye ne botom da isa akufo ado kwa na nya obi a odimi ka se akufo ado hye ne botom nti da wo ta je bi na wo kita sika nkwa dia da de no nta beka mama so enti san fi ni nchen ti da wo ka corrupt e de ni nta akufo ado na corrupt yesra ma bo ze mu bo na ntu na mama be ye fi de kes ni yema da se
men sume da say Emmanuel, good evening. Okay, I'm saying Imahumano Ate into Befa Fofo. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Patrick Frost and Akasefin Ivan.
I'm in Kasafri Extra. Medi Kofi.
Kofi, Mamintio.
I'm in Kasafri Extra. Mietiani say, Abatwa Yetri. You say, by all means. A polling station one yakin kind again Bibia. Na you who ye say a baby term, you see pink sheet to be 27-0. A dear Ben, ya kind of polling station, Yanka was a 1 year away. And you still, a nipadi court, say, no good man, not ye disaster. And na me my business a police station yanka ye nua bam tane ye nua na kaya no enti abaye ba betui o ti nyina di agbe ko aye police station ne ballot papers no so na ye kan yi na obi bia tina se na ya tin sign ta be ya be bia da ko so wano
all right me da say enso yenso da se pa se mo so munye ho abotre na mo frɛ yen ye da ma se pa nti yede afrefo no ebesi ha sei na ene empanifo no abo yensem no etofa enti Dennis kasa no questions am ebisa na nyina amante say me bisa Dennis questions mante sometimes you people also need to be fair because say your hana say hu hia se baby so obi asam dia and the sanka e ba e betena finti e ba na ye de o microphones na hye so maso ntu bia betena ha o kasa na obra na asore ko no bi so be kasa na abre no asore ko ye da se enti e be sad the necessary questions obi kasa na se bisa bibia e be bisa it's not a matter of say obi kasa na obi mmemu enti wo kasa say obi a baro kasa na se bibi wo se bisa no a e se January because e so kasa no kasa anti ana. No, that's not how we handle it. Enti mo fra mo betimi ayemu discussion we chiri na ma fra say mbe ya accusations na de and de mo amu problem me da say. So honorable Dennis yempon was me twa to na yempon enko.
De we me da say de ke twa to ne say aka na otwemi no pepepe na yekwakoto aba na abato na yekwakoto no ye nyina enim say abato ho nso so decision e be taken on the 7th December no. So one when you are betting us a decision on 4 years. Ya mencha de you want penny for me no e kokoto aba no amom ba kon abedi akonwa no almost about 8 years. And about so I know I try be for I 3.5 or 4 years. Ba kom breso no in your experience of akaniye dundu ma egunwuma enwuma say ahoche bae idwane ko IMF ekobo ye ho adwa ho emana mpenifo a ye adwuma ese tuom ka kwa ne ntumi ntuom ka yetete so allowances ne de nyina yetete so nnwuma a na ese mrantie ye ntumi nye omo we nursing training college ne teacher training college eket ne fi omunya clearance emeyen formo fast forward de akonya ne man na danko kufuado ene kan ye gina so ono pa kopem anwumre yedum kan ya kura na wo yemu hyehyeo because 30 minutes time ye beso ye remfie allowances no wa restore nnwuma no wa farm rent ne baba emamo omo ye nnwuma no factories no wa hyase a osi 232 no wa hyase we 76 akebi ene akole bie no obetimi akatire fi se me mentumi anko school esanse mama ni bi papa ni bi ohie de ba eni osike ne be nyina tumi kosi afa ko
Honorable
Medasi eni stress Ghana for be kai na on the 7th of December ya hwe so dia to aba Medasi anado ntumi mo ho ban na onfa enfe bi nka ho
Honorable Dennis Abuaje former MC Ekuapem of and a member of MPP and government communication team openima DJ Brompacho Yempon
Dawuro abato ayeto yewo obia ne de ade a wo hwe ede to aba ebini say yenyo Mampeni John Dramani Mahama in 4 years as a president obi eka say baby 4 years ne menya $1 million osi eye corruption opamono one day accusation on the Ford bus car issue by no osi me Mampeni ba shrag hwiasenimu me nkasa enyesi ama shrag hwe example ka say somebody car no entisa on record Mampeni awagasi me member of parliament asema ya kan say so no me yes meti o amra emfa ndi ende abuga pele enenti and that is what a leader is used to do, he must do. Nti abanye Mampeni bia ono say ka say $5 million for elisika ayra o si macleo because me party no say na no because na MP am one warning say o pam no pe a sika no de bo o kai campaign no MY because corruption any betu yaka. We have a president today. My time Medo can say and then if the president there he should speak again after no wakasa or back cancel semetian president ID because so why corrupt again the rule o frank of akoya ejuma wo teaching na a school adan ACC ye and the teachers ko ejuma mo John Dramani Mahama is CE block in the teacher ni awuko ejuma yi block mo John Mahama enemo ejuma ayakufa don kwana wotimi ye keta port a obi eni because of corruption abronti 1.2 obi se ko ejuma ho. These are the people who are looking for more for nana.
Medasi.
Dawuro.
Oh, mpacho hwe bene se kakra na ye che medasi. Baron yempon enko.
Medasi Dawuro. Abato no anya ntokwa se da meka de bia no eye ejuma na okopa ma obi papa ana so obi maami. Nti no okoto aba development na ope. Your choice we are no akofie no akoju ahom because political party bia when the polling agent our battle on our tono obehwe so make sure say yenwiem besi ye timo obi ankonkokon abato mrem mwa ye nyina nipa baako say pese o man ne beko nanim eno a na afia be yi a miminim contract aban ne Martina Medo sign ye also mutumi charging financial loss to the state me kan we be kasa aden office no kotena ye no ye tua light bill you and water bill. Ya fuwa ni car.
Another issue for another subject to yen.
Ya fuwa ni car. It's financial loss to the state in India or say charging.
Nti boja jako so ya pama no so.
Ana yo no kwa asem na make. Omu nyina obi ana make
say. Finance we wi Ghana say.
Eti na make say politician di bonia. Enkosi bebi.
We also for.
No,
I'm not yet to see that we also for.
May I say Baron aguna is the NDC and Honorable Dennis Abuaje member of the MPP. Kwaku Kansa and production team ni nyina da mase ni CVQ ni nyina so da mase medin Kwaku Dawuro me dey see say na ya sore nti ochena nyame ya adoma anopa ebehia ewo Kingdom FM so na ye de anopa enkomodwumaji e de abremo ye da mase se mutie yen monhwe mo hu yie na COVID-19 gusu ho a ekunipa nyame nhire nyina